When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah, believing in you. Oilers after dark. Ooh, yeah, baby. When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue and orange, a fire in our eyes. We are Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. We're the ones who bleed that copper and blue. Me and my crew, yeah, believing in you. Oilers after dark. Ooh, yeah, baby. When the sun goes down, our love starts to rise. For the boys in blue.
Here is Carcone, fed it net front off an Edmonton stick. Pitch back in behind. Peterka back on it. Good ozone time here. Carcone for Cole. Seam. Peterka scores! What a setup from Cole! And J.J. Peterka snugs it on the one-timer.
When this early goal happens, it's good work in the corner. It's puck retrieval, it's boxing out, it's keeping their body between the defender and the puck. And then how about Ian Cole? Little fake shot like he's going to just put it on net. And he looks all the way. You come from the corner, outside, and then look at Peterka. Just a little back movement there. Find the soft spot.
J.J. Peterka's 24th goal of the season in year one with Utah. Adam Henrique, backdoor, score! Curtis Lazar with an answer just moments later.
Next face-off, Curtis Lazar takes this one. It's a great face-off win. You got Adam Henrique, fourth line, getting out there. Really good job by him. Get possession of the puck, and then he goes to the far blue line. What happens there? That stretches out the neutral zone. Watch Henrique. He goes there, he finds the space, stays on side, obviously, but DeSimone has to keep an eye on him. And then they come in on an odd man rush. Another perfect pass. And how about that finish from Lazar? Looked like Lazar could have maybe just taken this and shot it instead. A little forehand.
Last 8 games, just 1 for 17. That's the worst 8-game stretch for an Edmonton power play since 8 years ago.
And I think Chris Knobloch's getting sick of the media asking about it. He said, we're generating chances, we're just not finishing. But that's, think about it, Leon Draisaitl down there in that spot.
McDavid darting through, score! McDavid magic and a one-man show on the power play.
He loses the face-off, so they lose the zone, but he comes up and, you know, if you're a defenseman and you see him coming down on you, it's just, oh my gosh, what do we do here? What goes on? What's going on? And he just weaves, he goes into the corner and then cuts in. He goes and visits Leon Draisaitl's special spot, tucks it inside the post there. That is a one-man show. Connor McDavid puts him up 2-1.
I mean, that's one way to take care of slow performance on the power play, not finishing chances. I'll just get right to the net front and tuck this home. Tie up right in front of Jari's crease. No penalty called. Peterka sauced one through. Kapanen batted it down. And outlets for Nugent Hopkins. With some space. Nugent Hopkins scores! Off the rush. It's a 2-goal Oilers lead.
Shot by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. What a pass, too. We talk about how dangerous this team is off the rush. Usually it's Connor McDavid, but they have numbers. They use the width of the ice. They're coming out. A lot of guys were going off to change. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was all alone, got his eyes up, got himself in a good position. Look how low he is. This is a great example of what we were talking about. Their defense. They focus on their D zone. They're all low. They're all separated. And then...
Yeah, Edmonton had that 5-game winning streak. Walman gave up the rebound. Kapanen tried to tuck it home, and somehow it stayed out.
Edmonton's done a pretty good job here on the faceoffs. They win this one, and then here's Kapanen. He takes a great deceptive play. And
down for McDavid. Here's a pass, but Colson not ready to handle it. McDavid on the turn. McDavid darting through, fed it along, touched on by Ekholm. Here's Cole, back out high, Dursey, down low, Kerfoot, Peterka, rebound, poked wide by Carcone. Stenlin on the move, maneuvers in, chips for Krause, out of his reach with the sauce. Keller, pressured by Ekholm, and Dickinson angles one out toward Bouchard, but give it away. Keller moves in, Schmaltz scores! It's a one-goal game!
Gets the fans up and out of their seats. Puck pursuit, that's the big thing here. Put pressure on, force a turnover, and that's what they do for Utah. They go to work down low. This is against a very good defensive line. Jason Dickinson line for Oil.
Cole chips one down for Kerfoot. Gunther swings it around. Left point, it's Dursey. Gunther cutting through. High slot. The pass. Score! Logan Cooley ties it at
3. Positive talk to Logan Cooley. Dylan Gunther picks this puck up off the wall, and it's just a knuckleball. I mean, you look at Tristan Jarry, what he's looking at, and this puck tips on its way over. It's on its edge, and then I don't think it goes off anybody.
Andre has told us through the years, and we are tied at 3 now, late in the second.
Yeah, stay in the course. They had their chances. We showed you some of them at the beginning of this period. The first period was 3-1 Oilers, but definitely they had...
Score! Vasily Podkolzin, parked net front on the backhand. And Edmonton answers right back.
Talk about how big he is. Somehow, he finds himself all alone in front. Look at the puck watching. Look at the tired Utah Mammoth out there. They're all up high. There's no urgency. And Podkolzin is parked right in front of Vejmelka with nobody on him. And uses his length. He's big.
Roslovic trying to feed it out. Kerfoot intercepts. Marino springs Schmaltz. Bouchard back. Schmaltz scores! A shorty! We're tied!
Well, this was not a good power play for Edmonton. Even before giving up the shorty, you see some frustration there. But also, they're just discombobulated. I love the poise that Utah shows here. Instead of icing the puck, it's pass, quick out, and Jordan Schmaltz, second of the night. He's all alone, shorthanded. He's got one of the best defenders there. Evan Bouchard plays it there wide, but doesn't play him that tightly. Again, when you're on the power play, you're thinking offense. You're not thinking defense. And there's some frustration from Connor McDavid.
Wallman banked into neutral ice. Doc for Dickinson. Trying to chip for Trent Frederick. Frederick's third game back. He feeds Doc, and it's kicked out. Rebound score! Colton Doc.
Is bouncing everywhere, and it's this zone entry here. Dickinson, we talked about what an important guy he is. He gets the puck in. It's that little touch play there that gets this one going. And I love that Doc takes the shot. Great save by Vejmelka. But Doc stays with it and buries the second one. It's this play right there from Dickinson. He takes the hit, 2 guys on him, but he still makes that subtle little play that sets up his teammates. Got Trent Frederick, too. He gets the primary assist following the puck.
Trying to maneuver through. Podkolzin slow to get up. Lost his blade. McDavid speeding in. Side by Jarry. Cole left point. Fed it down low. Peterka. Kerfoot ramped up. A one-timer. Dursey snaps one on. Score! Kerfoot on the tip. Tied at
5. On the penalty kill, and here he is parked in front of the net. net. It's a perfect positioning for him. Carconi tracks that bouncing puck, but it's Kerfoot who starts on the right of your screen, right? And then he gets just inside Emerson. And you know what? You look at that overhead, it's a perfect look at Emerson just ignoring it, watching him skate by him.
Utah earlier tonight 0 for 2 on power plays, 3 shots. They win the faceoff back to Sergachev. Sergachev for Keller. Keller scores! It's over! Able to find some magic, and here it came just at the right time. Great job by Schmaltz with a little help from Gunther to get possession. We talked a lot about Keller and his one-timer. He decides not to take it from this spot. Part of it is this pass doesn't come right in the right spot for him. He's ready. It's a little bit too to take a little stick handle, look up, and then place it. What a
our own warehouses with customer service reps on the line to get you what you need when you need it 24/7, 365 every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
Glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This is Oil Country.
McDavid,
Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at San Jose, the Edmonton Oilers take on the Sharks. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Jack Michaels, Aidan Gannon. We are the Oilers Radio Network. And this Cave and Kristalina Nera, or any Coventry show home for a chance to win Oilers prizes. Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers, up front, Connor McDavid with Vasily Podkolzin and Matt Savoy on defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. In goal, it's Connor Ingram. For the Sharks, Macklin Celebrini with Colin Graff and Will Smith up front. On defense, Dmitry Orlov and Vincent Desharnais. In goal, it's Alex Nedeljkovic. The referees, Francis Sharon and Cody Beach, Caleb Apperson and Ryan Daisy. They're on the lines. We've dropped the puck and we're underway at the SAP Center in San Jose as Ekholm went to shoot it in and Edmonton is offside. So we'll do that again. We are 5 seconds in. The crowd still filing in As the Oilers take on the Sharks for the fourth and final time in the regular season. Edmonton with a couple of wins and one loss against San Jose. Sharks have won 5 of their last 6. Edmonton coming off an OT loss last night in Utah. Orlov up the left wing and off the stick. On the left side of Celebrini, it goes into the Edmonton end and sent towards the goal and into the right wing corner. It's Desharnais. Rimmed by Ekholm. He'll find Podkolzin. He'll get it to center now into the middle to Savoy. On the right wing to McDavid. Top of the circle. Across to Bouchard. Doesn't have a shooting lane. Has to hold on. Comes back to the left wing point. Over to the right for Ekholm. Into the slot to Savoy. Forced to the right wing. Drops it to McDavid. Comes across the top. Now down the left wing. Back towards the boards. Top of the circle, a shot. Nedeljkovic, the save, holds on 48 seconds into a scoreless first.
Thought Evan Bouchard passed up a shot opportunity there. Bouchard comes into tonight's action, leading all NHL defensemen in points with 89. That's a 9-point lead on Zach Werenski, who's got 4 games left. Bouchard with 4 left. And McDavid 1 point up on Nikita Kucherov, both with 4 games left. McKinnon is 5 points behind McDavid. He's got 5 games left. Szymanski out here with Roslovic. Interesting. And Nugent Hopkins.
Nurse on the left wing point into the corner. He just got by Szymanski. Nugent Hopkins trying to dig it loose. He does. On the right wing to the right wing point, but it goes past Murphy and down the ice. Flying after it is Graf. He'll get to it first. Graf in behind the Edmonton goal on the left. In front of the net off the stick of Smith and may have hit the pad of Ingram. And the puck on the right wing inside the Edmonton zone. Smith spun around. It was in his skates. Szymanski comes up with it. Up the boards. It won't get out. It goes behind the Edmonton net. Murphy to the right corner.
What a chance. And the Oilers very lucky to avoid that. Could have been a goal.
Is to Nurse behind the goal. Now through the middle. Nurse snaps a pass on the right wing off the stick of Doc. Goes into the San Jose end. Doc has it on the right wing. Scoops it around in behind the net to Dickinson to the right wing point into the skates of Emberson. It goes to the middle and Toffoli will get it out for San Jose. Right wing. Gave it to Klingberg. Couldn't get it in front of the Edmonton net. Wallman on the end boards with Misa right on him. Toffoli to the left wing point. Ferraro couldn't get there in time. It comes out. He'll shoot it right back in. Just over 2 minutes gone here in a scoreless first as the Oilers take on the Sharks. Up the left wing off of Frederick into the San Jose zone. Nedeljkovic to the corner. Was off the skate of Jones and coming out through the middle of the ice is Ostapchuk, and he'll come up the right wing. Ostapchuk just over the Edmonton line for Gaudette. Couldn't get a shot through, and Henrique will get it out. Across to Kapanen, shoots it on net. Nedeljkovic steers it aside. The puck in the right wing corner. Dickinson taken to the end boards. Goes in behind the San Jose net. Kapanen, top of the circle, went off his stick, and Ostapchuk will get to center. And off the right wing boards and in, and wasn't quite at center. That's an icing call against the Sharks. 2:45 gone here in a scoreless first.
And they're playing in Bakersfield tonight. No score. About 4 minutes left in the opening period there for the Condors, who are in a good spot in the Pacific Division to make the playoffs. 3 more points and they're in. Got 6 games left, so they're going to make it. But
face off to the right of Nedeljkovic, who's won his last 3 starts. And the puck in front of the net, and it's Gaudette for San Jose. On the left wing, got it to the Edmonton line. It goes in behind Bouchard. He'll get to it. San Jose's making a quick change to McDavid up the left side. David will shoot it in. Nedeljkovic to stop it, rim it. And the puck cleared out to center ice. And it's Eklund into the Oilers zone. Goes to the right wing corner. Eklund stops on the right side for Sherwood. Tried to get it in front of the net. That got blocked. Comes up to the line, and Podkolzin got it out to center ice. And Podkolzin, center for Matthias Ekholm. He'll drill it in. It'll rim on the right. Orlov had to go off his skate. Now he'll put it high in the air and out. It bites right at the Edmonton line, where Roslovic on the left to Frederick.
What happened here?
And I think San Jose had too many men.
Edmonton had the puck, though.
I know. Well, they're making the call right now.
It's Edmonton
Men on
penalty.
the ice. Too many men.
It's Edmonton penalty.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Edmonton, too many men on the ice.
Somebody
had too many men on the ice. Well, you're right. Oilers had the puck. So, first power play of the game goes to the San Jose Sharks.
What's going on here? That is an unforced error. Just a sleepwalk type of start here for Edmonton. San Jose's power play, 16th at 20.6.
Smith on the right point, a shot, and that goes wide. He was looking for a redirection. And Celebrini's got it on the left wing to the blue line to Orlov, now on the right to Smith. Across to Celebrini, down the left wing towards the net, a shot, and it's blocked. He gets it right back. Bumps it to the line to Orlov, on the right to Smith. Cross ice hit the stick of Henrique. It goes into the corner. Shot back to the right wing point. Smith across the line to Orlov, left wing to Celebrini. To the left wing corner into the slot. Smith in front of the net and to Foley. Didn't get much of a shot and it went wide. Penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Celebrini on the left wing. Over to Smith on the right. We're scoreless in the first. We're 4:20 into the opening period. Down the left wing to Celebrini. Shoots and scores. Celebrini off the left wing. A power play goal. It's 1-0 Sharks. Celebrini gets his 42nd of the year.
I have a feeling that there was a miscommunication in the line that was going out next. And I can tell you that's the case. You know why? Because you know who's not out here to start this? Roslovic. Roslovic went out when he wasn't. I'm going to guess that he's the one that was. He went to the box for too many men, and he's not out here right now. Said Kapanen's up with Nugent Hopkins.
Makes sense. 4:27 time of the goal. Celebrates here. He's got points in 3 straight. It's 1-0 Sharks. Misa into the Oiler end on the left wing. To the corner, but Emberson there. Taken to the boards by Toffoli. Wallman will dig it loose for Kapanen. He'll clear it out. Klingberg back into his own end for the Sharks. To the right wing, won't get it out of the zone. Nugent Hopkins keeping it in. Into the slot for Kapanen.
Shoot the puck.
Kapanen taking to the boards, lost it. And Chernyshov will get to center ice. Chernyshov off the right wing corner boards. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Wallman coming over to the left wing, spun around by Misa. Penalty coming up to Misa. It's going to be a holding call. And the Edmonton Oilers, 5:15 into the first, down 1-0, will get their first power play.
The Oilers have had 2 looks in the slot to make plays and haven't shot out of their time.
San Jose number 77, Leonard Crowley for holding.
They're 2 for 20 in the last
9. Yeah.
The last 9 games.
Yeah.
Haven't had Leon Draisaitl. Still number 1 in the power play in the league at 29.7%. San Jose's penalty killing is 22nd at 77.7. So you got a chance to answer their goal, and Roslovic is out on this power play. Right shot to take the draw here. Going to crash it and support it.
Puck to the right wing point, just gets by McDavid and out.
Wow.
Edmonton will have to regroup. Over to Bouchard. Bouchard's got points in 3 straight. Gives it to McDavid. Comes into the Shark end on the left wing. Desharnais pushed it around into the corner. McDavid had it in his skates. It comes to the line. Bouchard on the right to McDavid. Off the right wing to the middle. Spins back to the blue line. To Bouchard in the middle on the blue line. Right wing for McDavid. To Nugent Hopkins in front of the net. That pass got blocked. It's behind the goal. And Ferraro will get it around the boards and down the ice.
The Oilers are going to have to dig here a bit. Rough start. Some tough puck touches. Not sharp early.
Through the middle to McDavid. He'll gain the Shark line. It's knocked off his stick. Nedeljkovic can't get it out. Kept in. Podkolzin to the blue line for Bouchard. Across it to McDavid on the left wing. McDavid into the left wing corner in front of the net. Loose puck behind him. Scores! It was in behind Nedeljkovic. Nedeljkovic, and it gets poked into the net by McDavid, and the game's tied at 1.
45th goal of the year. Power play marker, Connor McDavid. Presence of mind to follow the play up.
And the game's tied at 1.
I think Evan Bouchard might have got his 90th point of the season there, Cam.
I think you're right. It's incredibly likely. Good play by McDavid. Followed it up. 6:18, time of the goal.
And Roslovic or Podkolzin with a good strip.
And the Oilers tie the game as Smith will dump it into the Edmonton zone. Ingram to the right wing corner to Murphy, and now to Dickinson, and he will get it out. He had Celebrini on him, but he gets away. On the right wing to Frederick. Shoot it around inside the Sharks zone, left wing corner. Doc behind the net to Dickinson. Now on the right wing point for Murphy. Behind the goal, Jason Dickinson goes over to the right wing. Gave it to Doc. Checked on the play by Dickinson, and the puck cleared out Sam Dickinson, and the puck goes into the Edmonton zone. So Nurse behind his net, right wing to Murphy, out through the middle to Colton Dock. He'll find Kapanen, he'll split the D. Kapanen in the shot, and he put it over the net, trying to go glove side on Nedeljkovic. Kapanen on the end boards, hit by Sam Dickinson of the Sharks, back to the point. Wallman across the line, just kept in by Emberson. In behind the goal to Jones. Over to the left wing, Jones top of the circle to the blue line to Wallman. He'll shoot it towards the goal. That went off of Wenberg. And the puck in behind the Shark net over to the left wing.
Good shift here from this fourth line. They got their fast on the wings.
Sam Dickinson with it in behind the Shark goal. We're tied at 1. We are 7:40 into the first period. The left wing to Wenberg. Wenberg comes into the Edmonton zone across the one-timer. That's blocked. It's sent in front off the post. Sherwood put it off the post and wheel it out to center is Savoy. Into the Shark zone across to Podkolzin. A shot save made by Nedeljkovic. He'll hold on to it. We'll take a break. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Sharks. 7:59 gone here in the first period from the SAP Center in San Jose. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford, it's a big deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with Black Appearance Package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford, it's a big deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Unbelievable! Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
Canada's oil sands produce the energy the world needs, but it's the benefits that flow to all parts of our country, like hundreds of thousands of jobs in oil and gas and along the supply chain, and revenue to invest in roads, bridges, our national defense, and more. You see, we're building more than a strong oil sands sector. We're helping to build a stronger Canada. We are Oil Sands Alliance, 5 companies working together to help grow Canada's economy. Learn more at oilsandsalliance.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Tied at 1 here in the first. The Oilers and the Sharks. 7:59 gone in this opening period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Macklin Celebrini scoring for San Jose. Connor McDavid for Edmonton. Evan Bouchard picks up an assist, so he's up to 90 points on the season. His 69th assist and points in 4 straight. As the teams trade power play goals here in the first period. The Oilers 50-50 presented by Rogers is now live. Tonight's early bird prizes include 2 chances to win your choice between $500 for the Oilers team store or a signed Oilers jersey. Get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/50-50 for more chances to win. As Wenberg into the Oiler end on the right wing. To the point to Desharnais. On the left to Orlov, in front to Eklund, and he couldn't get a pass through. He's trying to get it to Wenberg. Now he has it right corner. Rims it back to Orlov. Into the slot. Eklund to the right to Desharnais. To Eklund to Desharnais down the right wing in front of the net. And Sherwood's shot does not get through. Bouchard will get it out. Eklund had it poked off his stick. Nedeljkovic out to get the puck at least to the corner. Nugent Hopkins is there for Edmonton. Cycles the puck to Savoy. Out to Nugent Hopkins, but he got picked off and couldn't get to it. And Celebrini will come out of his zone. Bounces it across to Desharnais. He'll dump it in. Murphy behind the net. Left wing to Nugent Hopkins. It's in his skates up to the blue line. Smith couldn't keep it in. Frederick on the left wing. Just missed Jason Dickinson, and Ferraro in behind his net on the left side to Celebrini. Now out to Will Smith, poked off his stick by Nurse. Murphy with it, side the Edmonton zone. We're tied at 1. We're in the first period. Up the left wing for Dickinson, and Graf was there for San Jose to shoot it in. We have 10:35 to go here in the opening period. Nurse around the right wing boards, but Misa to the left wing point to Ferraro across the line. It goes to Klingberg, now on the right to Misa. To Klingberg, but it's in his skates, and it comes out.
Oilers are trying to take away gap, time and space. Not giving up as much time to the D of San Jose after a rough night last night. Look out.
Murphy gets bumped by Misa, and Toffoli's got control. Toffoli into the corner. To Misa, he's pinned by Murphy. Szymanski's trying to get it loose. Instead, it goes to Toffoli. To the blue line, and it's lost there. And it's a breakaway for Roslovic. Roslovic, the shot just wide. May have glanced off the glove of Nedeljkovic. And the puck along the right wing boards. Great chance there for the Oilers. Szymanski with it in the slot. Across. Wallman off the post. He drilled it dead on, and the puck goes to the left wing. Nugent Hopkins pass to the middle, and it's picked off. Chernyshov will get to center. Missed Toffoli with it. It goes to the right wing corner. We're tied at 1. We're here in the first. 9.5 to go in the period. Nugent Hopkins. Slow it down. Give the puck to Wallman.
What a shot by Wallman. He can powder the pill. You give him time and space.
Wallman dropping it to Kapanen. He'll come up the left wing. It's Kapanen into the Shark end. To the left wing corner. Stop, spun around, lost an edge, lost the puck. And it's cleared out all the way down the ice. It will be icing against the Sharks. As Kapanen, a little slow to get up, and he'll go to the Oiler bench.
He's looking a little worse for wear as he goes off, but the Oilers with some great opportunities here. Breakaway for Kapanen. Breakaway for Roslovic, and then a one-timer hammer blow from the point from Jake Wallman, who, of course, had a real good season last year before the Oilers gave up this year's number 1 to get him in a trade.
Couldn't hit that post any more square.
He rifled it.
On the right wing point, Ekholm to McDavid, taken to the boards by Orlov. It's batted out of play by Barclay Goodrow. Faceoff will stay in the Sharks' end. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. We're going to take a break. We got 8:55 to go here in the first. The Oilers and the Sharks are tied at 1. We'll be right back to this SAP Center here in San Jose. It's Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Not every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at SatherReedSportMed.ca.
Blue-collar work deserves big-dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is always growing. Right now, they're hiring heavy equipment technicians, PM servicemen, and maintenance supervisors. Apply if you're from here or across the country. Even if you're from the Rock, they want to talk. Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
From the first time on skates to wearing a special jersey passed down through generations, Sentinel Storage is here for you. Store your sports gear to create space for all life's adventures. Try 4 weeks free at sentinelstorage.ca. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at the SAP Center in San Jose. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Sharks. 8:55 to go in the first period. A face-off to the left of Sharks netminder Alex Nedeljkovic.
A little bit of a change here now. Dickinson in between Nugent Hopkins and Roslovic.
Taking the draw against Celebrini. Puck to the left wing corner. Ferraro off the boards and out. Smith after it in the Edmonton zone for the Sharks. Chops it over to the right side. Puck to the right wing point. Klingberg will shoot it to the left wing corner. Smith behind the net to Graf. Graf to the left side, and Celebrini was tied up by Roslovic. The puck to the left wing. Celebrini out to Smith. When off his stick, comes right in front of the Edmonton net. Murphy will bank it, and out to center ice. Nugent Hopkins off of Roslovic. It goes into the Sharks zone. Klingberg will get it out. That will be icing against the Sharks. No, it won't. That thing just died right before the end.
Yeah.
I think it didn't quite make it all the way there. Doc up the left wing. Rim it in off the glass. Goes to the right wing corner in Sharks territory. Szymanski trying to get it out of the skates of Leddy. On the right to Wenberg. Szymanski lifts his stick, takes the puck to the right wing point for Ty Emberson. Off the boards to the left side. Goes to the top of the circle. Sherwood will get it up in the air and out. Just off of Eklund. Emberson to Dodd. Only to the Sharks blue line. Orlov will shoot it down the ice. That's wide at the Edmonton net. Icing the call with 7:36 to go in the first, and the game tied at 1.
Actually taken at one point, the shots were 5-1. The Oilers missed the break net on a breakaway to Jack Roslovic, and then a rip job from the point hit the post, and now they've dropped Edmonton down. Shots are 4-1 in this game. Sharks have one shot on goal. They scored on it, Celebrini.
You got the Wallman shot off the post. Kapanen on the breakaway. I think missed the net. Been some chances that didn't result in shots as Sherwood comes into the Edmonton zone on the left wing. Got it to the middle to Eklund. He's tied up. And it'll be Podkolzin on the right wing. Backhands it in. Nedeljkovic to the left wing corner to Orlov. Up that left side to Sherwood. He'll shoot it in. And behind his net, Matthias Ekholm. Flushed out of there by Sherwood. Now to center for McDavid. Comes into the Shark end. Down that left wing into the corner, and it's peeled off his stick by Darnay. He can't get it out, though. Podkolzin on the right side with Darnay. They're up against the boards. McDavid to the corner for Savoy. Across to Podkolzin on the right. To the right wing point to Bouchard. Now to Podkolzin. Cycles the puck to McDavid. Goes into the right wing corner. Taken to the end boards by Ferraro. As it comes free, Darnay, penalty coming up to Savoy.
You sit there and let him hit the guy from behind twice. Don't call a penalty, and then you call whack.
Celebrini to Misa. Delayed penalty coming to Edmonton. Darnay on the right to Celebrini. Pass to the middle and now touched, and Edmonton will be shorthanded for the second time in the game.
You can't be taking offensive zone draws or offensive zone penalties. Savoy, second straight game, has one. The problem is you could have called boarding twice.
Edmonton number 22, Minor Pally for hockey.
Need a kill here.
Yep.
And Savoy is one of your killers.
6:17 to go in the first, tied at 1. Both teams 1-for-1 with a man advantage. This is the second chance for San Jose.
And Dickinson and Kapanen out there. Kapanen's first shift since he tweaked himself.
And the puck gets into the middle. A shot and the save made by Ingram. He covered it up. That puck was bouncing around and went right to Toffoli, and he just smacked it out of the air on goal.
Got to dig in a little bit more on faceoffs here when you're shorthanded. Oilers never got it out of their zone when they scored their power play goal.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Celebrini to take the draw against Jason Dickinson. Dickinson wins it. Murphy into the corner. Trying to get away from Wenberg. Got it to the middle of the ice, and there was Kapanen to scoop it up into the air and down the ice.
That was a great play by Murphy. I mean, that's not an easy play to execute.
Celebrini for Smith. Smith into the Edmonton zone for Toffoli. Right wing corner to Smith, out to Celebrini. The shot and the save made by Ingram. Puck behind the net. Celebrini got dumped down. Crowd reacts to that. It's in behind the goal. Murphy wins a battle. Right wing to Kapanen to the line. Orloff will keep it in, and Dickinson trying to clear. He can't. Wenberg has it. Left wing corner to Toffoli. To Wenberg. Wenberg to the corner on the left, to the blue line to Smith. Smith skates it down to the corner behind the net to Wenberg. Now to Smith. To the left wing point to Orlov. He'll bring it to the middle of the ice. On the right to Celebrini. He's on the right wing point. For Toffoli to Celebrini. Little give and go, but Celebrini now to Toffoli to Celebrini. A shot! He put it over the Edmonton net. Great chance there for Celebrini. And Jason Dickinson can take his time, get to center, and softly dump it in.
David's going to kill here with Savoy in the box. David and Nugent Hopkins, the third PK unit.
28 seconds to go in the man advantage for San Jose. 4:40 to go in the first, tied at 1. Nugent Hopkins intercepts a pass. Dumps the puck into the Shark zone. Nedeljkovic to the right corner for Klingberg. And Klingberg on the right wing to Chernyshov. They'll shoot it in. Ingram will get it off the glass, up to the line and out. Penalty is over. Savoy's out there, and the Sharks are 1 for 2 on the power play. Klingberg will go behind his net. And to William Eklund, to Ferraro, right side to Klingberg. Klingberg got it caught up in his skates. He does get it out. Got dumped down by Podkolzin, but cleared it. Emberson on the right wing, and directed in by Henrique. Good row on the end boards.
Ooh.
Put it around past Wallman and out.
It's a hard hit by Podkolzin.
Emberson for Wallman. Wallman stops behind the Edmonton net. Right wing to Ty Emberson. Through to Henrique, directs it on net from center. Nedeljkovic had to deal with a short hop. Edmonton makes a quick change. Goodrow off his skate. It comes out to center ice. And Ekholm on the left into the Shark zone. Off the boards to the right wing. Frederick to Szymanski. Over to the left side. Doc up against the boards with Desharnais. Got it in their skates inside the Shark end. Doc still working it. It's it across on the right. Gaudette going after it. So is Szymanski. They're up against the boards. Kicked up the left side to Eklund. He can't get it out. Gaudette over to Desharnais on the right wing. Desharnais straight up and straight out. And that should be a penalty. And it will be. And the Edmonton Oilers with 2:42 to go here in the first. They'll be on the power play when we come back. Tied at 1 here at the SAP Center in San Jose. The Oilers and the Sharks. We'll be right back. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Fountain Tire, the savings come in threes. Up to 25% off select tires, a mail-in rebate of up to $100 off a set of 4 select tires, and $50 off $150 service. We're basically the BLT of savings. Until April 25th. Restrictions apply. Book today.
Wherever Canadians raise a glass, you'll find Molson. There's a good reason for that. When you've been in Canada for over 230 years, you get around in the cups and fridges of Canadians, generation after generation. Molson has a beer for everyone. So raise a glass or cup or whatever you pour your Molson in, because it doesn't matter what it's in. It matters where it's from.
Canadian, Export, Ultra, Excel, Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Canada's oil sands produce the energy the world needs, but it's the benefits that flow to all parts of our country, like hundreds of thousands of jobs in oil and gas and along the supply chain, and revenue to invest in roads, bridges, our national defense, and more. You see, we're building more than a strong oil sands sector. We're helping to build a stronger Canada. We are Oil Sands Alliance, 5 companies working together to help grow Canada's economy. Learn more at oilsandsalliance.ca.
At Fountain Tire, the savings come in threes. Up to 25% off select tires, a mail-in rebate of up to $100 off a set of 4 select tires, and $50 off $150 service. We're basically the BLT of savings. Until April 25th. Restrictions apply. Book today.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stoffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and home payments, no interest for 1 year. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Sharks. We got 2:42 to go in the first. Edmonton goes on the power play for Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Edmonton 1-for-1 with a man advantage. Desharnais in the box for delay a game. Puck over glass. Face off to the right of Nedeljkovic. Nugent Hopkins set to take the draw against Wenberg. Nugent Hopkins wins it clean to Bouchard. Right wing to McDavid to Bouchard. On the left now to Roslovic. To the blue line to Bouchard. He's in the middle. Right wing for McDavid. Towards the net, a shot off the glove of Nedeljkovic. The puck in behind the Sharks net. Over to the right wing. Ferraro hard off the boards and down the ice. Bouchard out from behind his goal, up the right wing. We'll bump it back to McDavid, comes into San Jose territory, right side, goes into the right wing corner. To the blue line for Bouchard, to McDavid. McDavid towards the net, off his stick, but right to Nugent Hopkins. Skates up top of the circle to McDavid, he'll step out. His pass, that went off of Leddy, just wide. Puck to the left wing point. Bouchard. Right for Nugent Hopkins. To McDavid in the corner. McDavid up the right to the blue line to Bouchard. Now to McDavid. McDavid to Bouchard. One time already blasted high and wide. McDavid into the right wing corner. To Podkolzin. To the blue line for Bouchard. Minute and a half to go here in the first. We're tied at 1. The Oilers and the Sharks. McDavid to Nugent Hopkins in front of the net. Scores! Vasily Podkolzin was in front of the net. That went off of him, and it looked like it went right through the pads of Nedeljkovic, and Edmonton is up 2-1.
Well, Connor's going to pick up another assist here. Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. And just taking a look at the San Jose bench to see if they think there was goaltender interference, but he was outside the crease.
Yeah, Podkolzin right in front of the net. And at 18:38 of the first period, the Edmonton Oilers get their first lead of the evening. They're up by a score of 2-1. And Edmonton 2 for 2 on the power play. At center ice, Orlov will shoot the puck into the Oilers zone. It goes behind the net. Murphy around, but Orlov will keep it in at the point. It goes behind the goal. Chernyshov, left wing. We're in the last minute here in the first. 2-1 Edmonton leads. Jason Dickinson for Edmonton. And behind the net now, it goes to the left wing corner. It's a loose puck. Spinning around. Chernyshov will try the left side. Celebrini on the left wing boards. Top of the circle. Lost it to Trent Frederick. He'll get to center ice. He'll dump it in. 35 seconds to go here in the first. The pass goes errand all the way to the blue line, and Emerson bounces it towards the net. Goes off a dock. It's in the left wing corner of the Shark zone. Smith to the line. Won't get out. Wallman keeping it in. Bounces it in behind the net. Orlov into the middle to Klingberg. Now to Smith. Will get it out. Glove down by Adam Henry. Into the Shark end. Left wing to the point, and that got picked off by Smith. He'll just poke it out of the zone with 5 seconds left to go in this opening period. Wallman will skate in behind the net, take the rest of the time off the clock, and the Oilers will take a 2-1 advantage to the dressing room after 20 minutes. Podkolzin from Nugent-Hopkins and McDavid on that last Edmonton goal. And McDavid's got a goal and an assist, and so does Vasily Podkolzin in this game so far.
We're going to wait for Matt Savoy to get queued up downstairs.
All right. Edmonton Oilers up 2-1 here after 20 minutes. And outshoot San Jose 8-3, as it says right now. Edmonton with some great chances that didn't result in shots in that first period.
I think the big thing for Edmonton is 2 for 2 on the power play.
Exactly.
And a good kill on the second penalty.
We're saying 2 for 20 for the Oilers in the previous 9 games coming into this with the man advantage, and to go 2 for 2 in the first.
Do we have Matt? Oh, we got him there for a second.
Oh. I don't believe that we we did. Not quite yet, but we will have them shortly, as the Oilers, after 20 here in San Jose, they have got a 2-1 lead.
Oh, that didn't sound like
All right. We got Matt Savoy, Cam Moon, Bob Stauffer upstairs. Matt, first of all, your thoughts on that first period?
I thought our group did a good job after they took the lead early, and obviously the power play was able to capitalize twice and got us back in it.
A couple games, 3 of the last 4 here, obviously, with Vasily and Connor, and you can't defer. As good as Connor is, you and Vasily still got to play your game, don't you?
Oh, yeah, 100%. That's a big part of playing with a guy like that. Just playing your game, and that's usually the best way to complement his. And just looking to keep building here.
Big games here from now to the end of the regular season for both these teams, for the Oilers and the Sharks. How enjoyable is it being at this time of the season and playing games that mean this much?
It's a blast to get to do it as a group that went through a lot this year, and this is the most important time of year, so it's a lot of fun kind of dialing in, and our group's really focused right now.
All right, you don't have there's 5 guys in the league, Matt, the last 3 years, if you include this year, that have scored 50. The Oilers have 2 of them. Neither are in the lineup. It's got to be a committee, doesn't it, to help create some of that offense that you lose not having Leon and Zach.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously missing a lot of goals in those 2 guys, and I think that's what it takes. It takes the group, everyone giving a little bit more, and everyone chipping in and rising to the occasion. So I think our group's done a good job so far, but definitely miss those guys.
Matt, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Matt Savoy downstairs. Oilers up 2-1 on the Sharks after 20 minutes.
Yeah, good period for Edmonton. Not a great start, but they only gave up 3 shots on goal in that period. And so that's the positive. You would 2 for 2 in the power play. You'll take that all day, given some of the challenges that they've had here in the power play over the last 9 games. Keep it going.
Let's go! Oilers go! Oilers go! Oilers go! Oilers go! Oilers go! a mission. Oilers after dark. No competition. This intermission, that's our tradition. Yeah, Oilers after dark, hear the recognition. Intermission, yeah! Intermission, let's go! Game is paused, we're on a mission. Oilers after...
Yeah, that's the horn. Intermission time now.
Another period in the books, feeling the vibe here. The Oilers are lighting up the lamp tonight. Yeah, grab a drink with my crew, everything's feeling so right. We are the Oilers after dark. Oilers after dark. Leaving our mark on this whole town. We ain't never gonna slow down. Oilers after dark.
Yeah, that's the horn.
Really, you limit them other than when they had the 5-on-4 power play. And in low event games, you've got guys on your team that don't need as many opportunities. And I think that's the biggest thing. That's why the Oilers have success. If at the end of the night, both teams have 7 chances, I like the Oilers' chances because their guys have got 50 goals under their belt, 100-point seasons, so they don't need many opportunities. It was a good period after the game in Utah where they just gave up way too many opportunities against, and especially in the final 20 minutes of that game. And the third period was all Utah. So they came out in a much quieter game. They took, 2 penalties that they don't want to take. And Celebrini made them pay on the one. But other than that, they scored 2 goals, both on the power play. They have 2 breakaways that they didn't even get a shot on, but 2 breakaway chances as well. This was a period that I think if you're the San Jose Sharks, you feel pretty fortunate that you're only down 1, because the way that period went, this could have been a period that the Oilers were up 4-1 after the first period.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of penalties. It turned into, it felt like low event, and then all of a sudden you look and you've got quite a bit in the box score here. Macklin Celebrini opened the scoring on the power play 4.5 minutes into this game. Dmitry Orlov and Will Smith getting the assists. And then McDavid responded at 6:18 of the opening frame with a power play goal of his own, his 45th of the year. Evan Bouchard's 90th point on that one as an assist, and Vasily Podkolzin with his 18th assist on the year. He picked up his 19th goal, did Podkolzin next, from Nugent Hopkins and Connor McDavid. So that's where we sit after 20 minutes at SAP Center.
What you like about the Oilers' power play, when Leon's in the lineup, you can score from distance, and you can move the puck around the outside and wait for that one great play for a wide open net where Leon hits someone going back door, or Connor finds Leon for his big one-timer. Those kind of plays when Leon's in the lineup. When he's not, those type of strikes aren't there. The Oilers don't have, it's a big drop-off from Leon to anyone else on their power play. So now you do 2 things. You take the puck back and you let Bouchard fire away. And the other one is, instead of being on the perimeter 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 feet from the net, bring the puck to the blue paint and have the battles there. If you have a net front presence, the last thing he wants to do is stand in front of the net and just continually turn. Okay, the puck's over here, going to turn, look over here. You want the puck to come into your blue paint. You're battling for space there. Bring it to me. Let me battle it. And on the 2 goals the Oilers scored, McDavid tries a cross crease pass. It doesn't get through, but there's chaos in front. The defenseman in front of the net, he's tied up with Podkolzin. The puck is sitting on the goal line. Now it's a race. Vinny Desharnais versus Connor McDavid. Connor's going to win that race every time. He's quicker. So that wide open net, he gets there, knocks it in. The next one, Nugent Hopkins, he fires it at Podkolzin's stick. And now there's 3 sets of feet in there, 3 sticks in there. Puck bounces around a bit and goes past the San Jose Shark goaltender. Again, the battle was in the blue paint. So instead of being a perimeter team without Leon, start taking it to the blue paint. And that's either from a Bouchard shot, or from the flanks, the two guys on the side, just throwing it into the blue paint. That's the best place to fight for the puck, because you're only literally feet away from putting it in the empty net.
I love it. You're going to get a push from San Jose here for sure. As far as stemming the tides go, I mean, you're best when you're playing with the puck, so I suppose that's something they're going to want to prioritize in the next couple of periods too.
Well, you're going to get chances. San Jose gives up chances in close games or when they're winning, and we saw that in that first period. But when they're trailing, there's going to be even more chance because they have to cheat. They have to get guys jumping up 50-50 plays. You'll see them try to cheat on the offensive side, knowing they're trailing in the hockey game. You're going to get good looks. The Oilers got 2 breakaways in that first period. Weren't able to capitalize, but they're there. But so all of these good looks the Oilers have got, they did it without giving up anything defensively. And I think that's a great reminder in the dressing room. We don't have to cheat to create offense. In that first period, good defensive play led to 2 goals, 2 breakaways, and a couple other good looks. Continue doing that. San Jose got skill. They've got skilled players. They're going to eventually create their own chances. Don't make it easy on them. So that was a very good first 20 minutes.
There you go. We will continue looking around the rest of the National Hockey League when we return with the out-of-town scoreboard next. We're at the intermission. It's 2-1 Oilers, and this is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, OilCountry. Stranded in the snow, stuck on the side of the road, or just locked out of your ride? Visit OilCountryTowing.com, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 towing and roadside rescue team. OilCountry Towing will get you going.
In OilCountry, winning on the ice goes hand in hand with winning off the ice. With the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 presented by Rogers, winning can mean both a life changed and a life saved, because every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. And with the largest jackpots in all of sports, you could become Alberta's next millionaire. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com, because when you play, all of OilCountry wins.
AGLC license number 744-517.
Celebrating 70 years in the signage industry, William Huff Advertising is the most recognized name in the game. An in-house, one-stop shop for all of your design, print, and installation needs. William Huff provides quality graphic solutions for everyone. Here in our City of Champions and throughout the nation, they are the preferred signage partner entrusted by many of the biggest corporations, pro sports teams, and organizations to bring their identity to life. Recognize the name, get in the game. WilliamHuff.com.
Hey, OilCountry. Stranded in the snow, stuck on the side of the road, or just locked out of your ride? Visit OilCountryTowing.com, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 towing and roadside rescue team. OilCountry Towing will get you going.
This is Global News at the first intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. Several First Nations are taking the province to court this week as they try to stop the petition supporting Alberta separation. This afternoon, many rallied downtown alongside chiefs and nation members against the referendum. In a statement, the Justice Ministry says it recognizes and honors treaty rights, but it does not have specific comments on this lawsuit since it is before the courts. And a traffic stop in Sherwood Park turned into a major police incident after RCMP say they found an explosive device inside the vehicle. It happened around 1:30 in the afternoon when a driver was arrested. While his car was searched, RCMP discovered an improvised explosive device. The area was cleared while RCMP explosives disposal unit responded. They found the device wasn't armed. The driver is facing numerous charges. And Prime Minister Mark Carney called the U.S.-Iran ceasefire a positive step, but warned it remains at risk. Iran's renewed closure of the Strait of Hormuz after Israeli strikes raised fresh concerns about the global oil supply. Disputes persist over whether the deal includes halting violence in Lebanon. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be at the second intermission on 880 CHED.
Education is more than books and classrooms. It's about you. At Portage College, they partner with you to turn dreams into real opportunities. Whether you're starting your educational journey or changing careers, learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca. It's about you.
Legacy Heating and Cooling offers no payments and no interest for 1 year on your new furnace. So, when you wake up to no heat, call Legacy. Call Legacy. If you need it immediately with no overtime rates, call Legacy. Call Legacy. If you need it immediately and want to combo it with AC, call Legacy. Call Legacy. No payments and no interest for 1 year on your new furnace. It could only be Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
Education is more than books and classrooms. It's about you. At Portage College, they partner with you to turn dreams into real opportunities. Whether you're starting your educational journey or changing careers, learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca. It's about you.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
2-1, the Oilers leading things at SAP Center in San Jose over the Sharks. And it's time for the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Just 2 other games in the league, and they've both gone final. Maple Leafs were shut out on home ice by the Capitals. It was a 4-0 final there, and the Buffalo Sabres were 5-3 victors on Broadway over the New York Rangers. Meanwhile, the Toronto Blue Jays had an early game against the Los Angeles Dodgers, last game of this series, and they cleaned it up with a 4-3 victory. That is much better than the previous 2 results. We'll just leave that there. That's the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. We're at the intermission right now. Back to Cam and Bob we go for more Ford Dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
Cybersecurity is not just IT, it's a business issue. One breach can halt operations and permanently damage trust. Business leaders choose AltTech because they understand the stakes. Their specialists design cyber-first IT systems that protect productivity, safeguard data, and support growth. From construction to nonprofits, Canadian organizations rely on AltTech to stay resilient in a digital-first world. Secure operations, strong reputation, sustainable growth. That is AltTech. Visit alttech.ca. That's ALT-TECH.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
After dark! The puck drops, it's time for the show. Watching the game with the crew I know. Late night hockey, lights are down low. For the Oilers, we're ready to go. Orange and blue and our hearts burn bright. We are the faithful, we own the night. Scoring a goal, yeah, it feels so right. We are the faithful, we own the night. Oilers after dark! Oilers after dark! We own the night! Yeah, we own the night!
Off this second period with Bouchard and Ekholm. Wenberg taking the draw for the Sharks. Orlov has it up the left wing just off of Eklund and in. And Matthias Ekholm on the right wing. It goes to the corner. Now hits a skate, comes in front of the Edmonton net to the line. Desharnais, fans on it. He now passes it into the corner for Eklund. Leaves it to Wenberg. Along the right side, hit by Matthias Ekholm. Back to the blue line for Desharnais. His shot off the stick of Podkolzin. It launches over the glass and out of play. 27 seconds into the second period.
Vasily Podkolzin is closing in on a 20-goal season, just like we all thought when Edmonton got him from Vancouver for a fourth-round draft choice. He's plus 16. He's fought 5 or 6 times this year. He's up to 19 goals and 37 points. What a story for Edmonton.
Couldn't ask for much more.
No.
No?
No.
He has, I'd say, exceeded expectations.
That's his first power play goal of the year, by the way. Think about that.
Yeah. Chernyshov, top of the circle. Gives it to Misa. Off his stick, though. Lost it. Jason Dickinson around the boards. Chernyshov into the middle, and Misa's shot doesn't get through. Sam Dickinson on the point for the Sharks. For Chernyshov, gets it along the boards. It goes into the corner. Comes out to Chernyshov. A shot, and that's off the outside of the post. Back to the blue line. Dickinson blasts it wide of the Edmonton net. Leddy will keep it in on the right wing point. For Misa in the corner. Dumped down by Nurse. Nugent Hopkins trying to clear. It'll get to the blue line and towards the net. That shot by Toffoli goes wide.
But the Oilers are taking time and space away from the D.
Cleared out by Kapanen off of Sam Dickinson. Dickinson in his own end for the Sharks. Up the left wing. That goes just by off the stick of Smith and into the Oilers zone. Up the right wing to McDavid to shoot it in. Klingberg directs it up the right wing and out. Smith to dump it in, cross corner. Emberson to Wallman. Left wing for Podkolzin. And he'll come through center. Makes his way over the line. Cross on the right to McDavid. A shot. Misses on the short side. Left wing point. Matthias Ekholm couldn't get a shot through. Puck comes back to Ekholm. Across to Bouchard. To the middle now on the right for McDavid. McDavid a wrist shot. That misses. Left wing corner is Max Jones. Jones up to the blue line. Dumps it in behind the net. Savoy to the left wing corner. To the blue line. Now across the blue line. Savoy on the right to Bouchard. Skips off his stick, goes into the right wing corner. Bouchard up against the boards, gets dumped down. Penalty coming up to the Sharks as Celebrini knocked Bouchard to the ice. It's touched by San Jose and a tripping call against Celebrini. And Edmonton, who is 2 for 2 on the power play in this game, will get their third chance.
Well, good long extended cycle. Oh yeah, you got the stick in there. There's no doubt about it.
So the Oilers on the power play, presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com.
Get a chance, put it to the net.
Race off to the right of Nedeljkovic. Nugent Hopkins to take the draw against Alex Wenberg. Wenberg with points in 7 straight coming into this one. They tie up, gets booted in behind the goal. Desharnais to Graf, off the left wing boards and down the ice. Ingram will set it behind the net.
Oh, changing the look here.
Yep. Bouchard through the neutral zone into the Shark end. Right wing to Nugent Hopkins. To Bouchard. He'll bring it back to the right wing point. Cross the line to McDavid. Down the left wing to the left wing corner. His pass hit a stick. Goes into the right side. McDavid still has it. To the blue line for Bouchard. Goes to the middle. Left wing to Podkolzin. Podkolzin to the blue line to Bouchard. On the right to McDavid. Comes across the top. Down the left wing. Turns into the corner. To the blue line to Bouchard. Bouchard, a shot. Hits a leg. Goes into the right wing corner. Ferraro will try to rim it. It will go to Wenberg. He'll get it out. He's got Graf with him. Into the Oilers zone. Wenberg skates through the slot and then dumps it into the right wing corner. Minute to go in the power play. Long pass by McDavid to Roslovic. A breakaway. The backhand. Scores!
There you go.
Jack Roslovic gets the long pass. A power play goal. And the Edmonton Oilers are up 3-1.
And Connor McDavid's got 3 points tonight. Of course, I know it's about winning championships, but guys still like to win scoring championships too. And Roslovic with a great deep backhand elevated the puck over Nedeljkovic.
Roslovic gets his 21st of the season. 3:33 time of the goal. And the Oilers are 3 for 3 on the power play. And they're up 3-1.
Well, they're up 3-1 last night, and they didn't manage it well. Let's see if they do a better job tonight.
Jason Dickinson to Jones. It goes to center. Letty had it in his skates. Now Gaudette there to shoot it into the Oiler end. Murphy pokes it in behind the Edmonton net, around to the left wing. Gaudette runs into Jones. Comes across on the right. Kapanen dodging the hit from Ostapchuk. Ostapchuk, the St. Albert product.
He could have got a trip for that.
Nurse will shoot it in on net. Gloved by Nedeljkovic. Leaves it to Sam Dickinson. His pass up the left wing off a good row goes into Oiler territory. In the right wing corners, Ty Emberson. Up the right wing boards to Szymanski. Cross ice pass. Hit the stick of Wenberg. Eklund into the Oiler end. Cross ice for Wenberg. All the way around to the right wing point. Klingberg, right side to Eklund. Now to Wenberg. Wenberg up to the blue line. He'll turn and shoot. Scores! That was deflected right in front of the Edmonton net. And the Oiler lead is cut to 3-2. And Sherwood got his stick on it.
Szymanski had a chance to make a better play than that. He didn't, and it led. That's what I mean. Don't beat yourself. Manage the puck. Szymanski's often on the right side of the puck. Sherwood, his agent Judd Moldaver got him a heck of a deal. 5-year extension, $5.75 million that kicks in. It's his 23rd goal of the year if he got the deflection on it, Cam.
I think he did. Slow wrist shot towards the Edmonton net, but a real good redirection by Sherwood. Wow, he redirected it about 2.5 feet the other way. And Emberson will dump it into the Shark zone. 3-2 Oilers lead. 4:37 time of that goal. Puck went into
Misa.
Misa, is it caught in his jersey? Go out of play. Went off of Misa and out of play. 4 minutes, 49 seconds gone here in the second period. Yeah, Wenberg just turned, fired it towards the net. And Sherwood with the redirection. So Sherwood from Wenberg at 4:37. And Wenberg's got points in 8 straight now. And the puck into the corner inside the San Jose zone. Chernyshov lost it. Orlov on the right for Klingberg through the middle to Misa. Left wing, Chernyshov into the Oiler end. Cross ice pass. He just missed to Foley. Up the left side. Henrique to center ice. Gave it to Roslovic. He'll dump it in. Out from behind the net, Orlov to Chernyshov into the Edmonton zone. Off the stick of Matthias Ekholm. Puck to the left wing corner. Henrique with it. 3-2 Edmonton leads. 5.5 gone here in the second period. Puck in over the line. And Savoy with a shot. Pad save by Nedeljkovic to the right wing point to Bouchard. Over to Ekholm. On the left to McDavid. To the blue line. Bouchard rips a shot. That went wide. Don't think Nedeljkovic saw it, and it comes out.
Well, he's lucky that McDavid didn't pick it up clean.
Here's McDavid into the Shark zone down the right wing. He'll drive to the net. Scores! Wow is right. What a move to the net by McDavid. Edmonton is up 4-2.
Well, that's 2 goals and 4 points tonight from Connor McDavid, and on back-to-back nights, just explosive, elite-level talent. He walks both D, skates around Nedeljkovic. That is highlight of the night material. Connor McDavid has 46 goals. 4 points tonight. 2 goals, 4 points.
That was ridiculous. 5:53 time of the goal. And McDavid puts Edmonton up 4-2. Unbelievable.
Bouchard and Ekholm on the assist.
Puck goes into the Edmonton zone. Smith to the blue line to Celebrini. Celebrini a shot, and that redirects wide of the Edmonton net. Nurse will get it out to Nugent Hopkins. Comes into the Shark end. A long shot. Nedeljkovic got it with a stick. Graf trying to chop it out of the zone. He doesn't. Nurse keeps it in to Nugent Hopkins. Left wing corner in the Shark end. Now to Kapanen behind the net. Squeezes it over to the right wing. Along the right wing boards, Jason Dickinson to the right wing corner to Nugent Hopkins.
That was a trip. They didn't call it.
Up to the line, Smith will get it out to Graf. And Celebrini couldn't hold the line. That's offside against the Sharks. 4-2, Edmonton leading. We've played 6:45 in the second period. We're going to take a break. From San Jose and the SAP Center, it's Board Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big not yet. The Ford, it's a big deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford, it's a big deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with black appearance package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford, it's a big deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oiler fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the SAP Center in San Jose, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We're in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 4-2, Edmonton leads the Sharks. Connor McDavid has a couple of goals and has picked up a couple of assists as well. He is having himself a night as Emberson into the Shark zone. Rims the puck to the left. Klingberg to Ferraro for San Jose. Up to the line, and Goodrow got it out, but that's icing against the Sharks.
Oilers may be down a forward here. Kapanen or spot him a bit. Why do they pull the assists away?
Yeah, now it's unassisted on the last. Nope, they're back. And it's Bouchard and Ekholm.
Which is what we thought.
Yeah, that's what it originally had. Then they took him away, and then they put him back on.
So now McDavid's out here.
Face off to the right of Nedeljkovic. Shots are 13-4. He scores 4-2. Oh, they tried to drop it. You have to try it again. Okay, McDavid taking the draw against Adam Gaudette. And McDavid wins it to the left wing point. Ekholm to Bouchard on the right to McDavid to Bouchard. Thought about a one-timer instead. Holds on to it. Takes it to the right wing point. Cross the line to McDavid. To the left wing point to Matthias Ekholm to Bouchard. Crisscrosses with Ekholm. Gave the puck to McDavid. He'll look towards the net. Gave it to Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid through the middle, over to the left. The shot just went over the Sharks' goal. I don't think Nedeljkovic saw that either, and it's cleared out.
Bouchard should just shoot the puck.
Bouchard with it now to McDavid into the Shark zone, just over the line. Comes across it. Will pass into the left side, but broken up by Klingberg, and the former Oiler will get it to the line and out. Bouchard into the Shark zone on the right wing. Rims the puck in. Eklund off the boards and out. Nurse across to Bouchard.
Bouchard's got to get off the ice here. He's had a long shift.
Pass to the middle, hit Colton Dock in the leg. Puck goes to the right wing boards. Josh Szymanski checked by Eklund. He got it out of the zone. Eklund got dumped down. Crowd reacts to that. Nurse snaps a pass through the middle, deflects into the Sharks' 10.
Good hit.
He's into the left wing corner, and it's Frederick to Dock. Couldn't get a return pass to Frederick. Wenberg up the left wing. Back into his own end for Ferraro, and he's in behind the net. 4-2 Edmonton leads. 8:40 gone here in the second period. Eklund to center for the Sharks. Forced to his backhand, will dump it in. Wallman will go behind the net and stop back there. Up the left side to Nugent Hopkins, quickly across to Connor Murphy. He'll get the center ice line and dump it in. It goes to the left wing corner. Top of the circle, Sherwood gets it out. Emberson over to Wallman. Wallman through the middle off of Nugent Hopkins. It gets caught up in skates left side. Dickinson's pass blocked, but he has it in the left corner. Now to Nugent Hopkins. Along the boards to Jason Dickinson. To the top of the circle. Cycles the puck to Nugent Hopkins, and that is broken up. It does come out. Wallman at the Edmonton blue line to McDavid. And
too many men again.
Men on the ice.
They got called again?
Yeah. Just as McDavid jumped out onto the ice. 10:32 to go here in the second. 4-2 Edmonton leads, but San Jose is going on their third power play.
Edmonton has 2 minutes for too many men on the ice.
San Jose 1 for 2 with a man advantage. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
I mean, we're 29 minutes into this game. They got 4 shots on goal.
Yeah.
Problem is they've scored twice.
Well, they've had 2 power plays too. Yeah. The Sharks, and only have 4 shots on net. They've hit a post.
Yeah. So is Edmonton.
And so is Edmonton. Serving the penalty is Roslovic. Face off to the right of Connor Ingram. Puck goes to the middle, right to Connor Murphy, off the boards and down the ice.
Job winning the draw there.
Nedeljkovic will set it to Orlov. Orlov up the left wing. Fire it back to his Celebrini. Celebrini into the Edmonton zone. Tried to get one through to Smith, and it is broken up, cleared out. On the right wing to Foley. Will shoot it into the zone. Ingram can stop it. Now to Henrique on the left wing and up through the middle. It hit Orlov, and making sure it got out with Savoy. Orlov on the right side. It's a Foley. Now to Celebrini at center. Left wing to Wenberg. We'll get it into the Oilers zone. It's top of the circle, and Bouchard can't get it out. Wenberg will keep it in. Give it to Smith. Left wing point to Orlov. On the boards on the left side to Celebrini. To Orlov on the blue line in the middle. On the left to Celebrini. Cross ice pass. That hit a skate went wide. And the puck sent to the line, and nobody on the left wing point, and it comes out. Celebrini into the Oiler zone through the middle. Now to Toffoli. On the right to Wenberg. Right wing point. Smith to Orlov. To Smith. Missed Celebrini. Now he has it on the left wing, top of the circle. Lost it, and coming out with it is Savoy. He's got a partial break. In over the line. Savoy, shot, save. Nedeljkovic, rebound. Oh, it was on the goal line. And Orlov's going to get it out to center ice. What a chance, shorthanded. Puck drop, and it's turned over. 2-on-1. Kapanen with Dickinson to Dickinson. The shot just off of Nedeljkovic. Fired from the blue line by Murphy. Penalty is just about over. Edmonton, 2 great chances shorthanded. Wenberg into the Edmonton zone to the right wing corner. Roslovic poised to come out onto the ice in a few seconds to the right wing point. Ferraro to Celebrini, a wrist shot, and that one goes off of Jason Dickinson. Back to 5-on-5. Puck to the right wing point. Eklund to Misa, to Eklund on the right, to the blue line for Desharnais. Left wing Ferraro. Tried to get it in front, went off a body to the right wing point. Desharnais shot tipped on net, saved by Ingram. Rebound, oh, and a save by Ingram. He got it with the right pad, and out to center ice is Roslovic, and he'll dump it in. He didn't quite get to center. They're going to call it icing. What a stop by Connor Ingram.
Well, Nedeljkovic as well. Rob and Dickinson after Savoy with a hard net drive almost created a goal.
San Jose now 1 for 3 on the power play. 4-2 Edmonton leads. 8:05 to go in this second. Ingram shot out the right pad.
Chris, consider taking a timeout here.
What are they doing? Figure out who was on the ice?
They're going to get McDavid. Okay.
All right, whatever it is, they got to figure it out. Face off to the right of Ingram.
Iced it.
Yeah, they had to get him back out there.
Well, he's not out there.
Oh.
Don't know how they got.
Wow. Sneaky, sneaky.
What?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Face-off will be to the right of Ingram. Ferraro on the left wing. Left wing corner off of Eklund. Nurse on the left side all the way down. That'll be icing again.
Sherwood with a hard hit on Nurse. Sherwood's not even looking at him. He ran him. He wants no part of that.
Face off to the right of Ingram. McDavid against Celebrini. Puck to the left wing point. Ferraro into the corner to Eklund. Now to Sherwood. To the left wing point. Ferraro is shot towards the net and a save made by Ingram. On the left wing, Sherwood. Left wing corner to Eklund. In front to Celebrini. Hit him in the skate. Eklund has it on the left wing. To the top of the circle. Plays it behind the net. Goes off a Nurse to Nugent Hopkins. Murphy behind the goal, off the right wing boards, and out. But that bank shot's on net, so it won't be icing. Edmonton will make a quick change. Darren A, long pass off of Celebrini and into the Oilers zone.
How long is that shift to Celebrini?
Very. Up the left wing. Doc will get it out. Now to Frederick into the Shark zone. In front of the net. Szymanski chance and the save by Nedeljkovic off of Josh Szymanski. The puck on the right wing, Emberson trying to shoot it towards the goal is blocked. Goes to the left wing point. Wallman towards the net. Hit Doc. Goes to the left wing corner. Doc around the boards. On the right to Emberson. Now to the blue line. Szymanski walking in. A shot. That one hit Doc in front of the net and it comes out. Szymanski has to chase after it. He gets into it a bit there with Gaudette. Lost his stick. And then Szymanski with a glove bats it out of the zone.
Well, that's how you battle if you're Josh Szymanski.
Sam Dickinson for the Sharks on the left wing. Off of Ostapchuk. It goes into the Oiler end. 4-2 Edmonton lead. 6:20 to go in the second period. Puck cleared to center ice. Frederick off the boards and in. Nedeljkovic behind the net in the right to Ostapchuk, who got hit by Jones. Sam Dickinson for the Sharks, left wing corner. High in the air and out. And that puck bouncing into the Oiler end. Matthias Ekholm to the left wing corner. Long pass out to Roslovic. Goes off the right wing boards into Sharks territory. Orlov on the right for Chernyshov. Chernyshov got hit. Puck stayed in. Now it's McDavid towards the net. Across to Roslovic. Scores! McDavid with the pass, and that one hit a Shark stick, and it goes in, and Edmonton is up 5-3. And that's going to be McDavid's goal.
15th career hat trick.
What a night for Connor McDavid. His pass hit the stick of Orlov as he was diving down onto the ice. And Edmonton's up 5-2. McDavid trying to make the pass across to Roslovic. And Orlov looking to block the pass, which he did, but it went off his stick and in. Roslovic with an assist. And Connor McDavid with a hat trick. The puck inside the Edmonton line. Nugent Hopkins high in the air. He'll dump it in. Right wing corner, Jason Dickinson. 15th regular season hat trick for Connor McDavid. And the puck along the boards inside the San Jose zone. Dickinson and Orlov in there. It's poked loose. Wenberg through the middle to Eklund. He got it out. It's in the neutral zone. Jason Dickinson taken to the boards by Klingberg. Sherwood will bank it out right to Wenberg. Wenberg into the Oiler end. Stops up just over the line. Now on the right to Sherwood. Cross ice. Missed. Eklund with it. It was in the air. He tried to bat it out of the air and missed. And it's McDavid through the middle. McDavid with 5 points tonight. Down the left wing. Left wing corner. Pass to the blue line. Picked off by Will Smith. Smith comes into the Oiler end. Got it to the right wing corner. Bouchard in behind the net to Matthias Ekholm up the left side. That pass blocked. Smith with a chance. They put it off the crossbar.
I might have to look at that one. I thought that one got the inside of the net.
Here's McDavid into the Shark zone. On the right to Savoy. Now to McDavid. Pulls it off the boards. Goes to the left wing corner. To the blue line to Ekholm. Across the line, but it comes out. 4:08 to go here in the second. 5-2 Edmonton leads. McDavid into the Sharks' end to the right wing. To the blue line to Bouchard. A couple of moves. Drops it to McDavid. A shot. Save made by Nedeljkovic. And he's going to cover it up. With 3:55 to go here in the second. We can take a break. 5-2 Oilers lead the Sharks from the SAP Center here in San Jose. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $29.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Legacy Heating and Cooling is the #1 heating and cooling company for people who want heating and cooling, because you'll save a bundle by bundling. Then you can use hot, cold, hot, cold. Come on, thermostat, do what you're told. Turn up the heat, turn up the cold, to the vent start pushing out tornadoes. Bundle my furnace with some AC. Gonna get a deal from Legacy. Oh yeah, save a bundle when you bundle your new furnace and AC from Legacy today. Plus no payments and no interest for 1 year. That's how you build your legacy. Legacy Heating and Cooling.
40 years strong in Western Canada, Pizza 73 has been serving up the pizza you crave. From their famous pan pizzas and golden crispy wings to bold new creations like stuffed crust and the all-new volcano pizza, they keep bringing the flavor. Born in Oil Country, made in Oil Country, they're proud to be serving Edmonton since 1985. Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Order now at pizza73.com.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $29.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here in San Jose, Cal Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 5-2, Edmonton leads the Sharks. 3:55 to go in the second period. Connor McDavid, no big deal. Just a hat trick and a couple of assists in this one. And some pretty goals, to be sure.
Well, most career points he's had in one game is 6.
Well,
he's got a shot at that tonight.
For a game where the shots are 17-7, it's far more high event than that shot total indicates.
I mean, the Oilers have had, 5 odd man breaks where they haven't scored on him?
It's crazy.
He's had 5 points. This is the third. No, that's this year. That's the third time this season he's had 5. He's had 2 6-point games in his career.
Face off to the left of Nedeljkovic. And the puck into the corner. Leddy has it for the Sharks. The left wing at center ice. Shoots it through the middle. Goes right to Celebrini. A shot off the arm of Ingram.
Can't back in. It's really simple if you're Edmonton.
Cleared out by Doc. Celebrini at his own line to Orlov. Orlov up the left wing and then steered in by Smith. Celebrini gets to it left wing corner. Pass in front of the net gets blocked. Graf in behind the goal. On the right to Leddy. A right wing point. Now to Graf. Right wing corner to Celebrini. And he holds it along the boards. Frederick can jam it to the line and out. Leddy in the neutral zone. Across to Celebrini. Into the Oiler end. Celebrini coming down the left wing. A shot towards the net. That goes off a skate and wide. Doc along the left wing boards in the Edmonton end. Over to Emberson. To his partner, Wallman. Through the middle, off of Szymanski and in. In the left wing corner, Ferraro. To Klingberg. Now to Wenberg. He's down the left wing into the Oiler end to the middle to Sherwood. Trying to get it back to Wenberg, and breaking that up is Connor Murphy. Murphy can get it out. Just Barry Kapanen into the Sharks end on the right wing. Went to shoot it, goes off of Ferraro to the side of the net. It hits Kapanen, goes up in the air and out of play. 2:23 to go in the second. 5-2 Edmonton leads. Edmonton 3 for 3 on the power play. We're going to take a break with 2:23 to go in the second. 5-2. Edmonton leads the Sharks from the SAP Center in San Jose. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so. Because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy? Great rates always. Gimmicks never. Perks that reward your loyalty and energy experts who know what's what. Carefree just feels good. Encore by EPCOR, your carefree electricity and natural gas provider.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go. Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
Hey Canada, want to make learning fun? Education Station is your local destination for the best educational toys, games, and resources to help kids grow.
My mom takes me to Education Station because she's invested in my future.
From hands-on activities to brain-boosting games, Education Station makes learning exciting for kids of all ages. Parents and teachers love them too.
Learning is so much fun.
Support local. Visit Education Station in store or online at educationstation.ca.
And inspire a love of learning today.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
2:23 to go in the second. 5-2. Oilers lead the Sharks. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer here at the SAP Center in San Jose. Connor McDavid, hat trick and a couple of assists. Face off in the Shark zone to the left of Nedeljkovic. Roslovic, Jones, and Henrique on the ice with Murphy and Nurse. Roslovic winning the draw. Murphy on the right wing point. In behind the net to Henrique. Will get it out to Roslovic. Fanned on the shot. Healed it. And it goes to the left wing corner. Jones behind the net to Roslovic. Pass in front of the net. Blocked by Ferraro. It's along the boards inside the Shark zone. Into the corner goes Roslovic with Ostapchuk. Dug out by Jones. They get it back to the right wing point. Murphy on the right side to Jones. Skates up to the blue line. Gave it to Nurse. His shot goes wide. Looking for a redirection. Puck on the left wing point. Jones. Out to the middle to Murphy. A shot. Hit a stick. Goes into the right wing corner. Along that right side. Henrique to the blue line. To Podkolzin. A couple of moves. Then lost it. It goes over to the right wing. Podkolzin will take Ferraro to the boards. Savoy's in there too. Ostapchuk will get it out. Matthias Ekholm, right wing to Bouchard. On the left to Podkolzin. Will get hit by Ostapchuk, but shot it into the zone. In behind the net. Savoy to McDavid to the blue line. To Bouchard. A shot just went wide. It comes in front. Savoy shot saved by Nedeljkovic. And he covers it up with 1:06 to go here in the second. 5-2 Oilers lead.
Oh, Chris Knobloch has the advantage here of using lots of different players. You're up by 3 goals. Second of a back-to-back. Max Jones seeing some increased minutes. And they're expecting to see Celebrini's line, so every time Celebrini's out there, they want Dickinson out there for Edmonton.
Dickinson out there right now with Nugent Hopkins and Kapanen. Bouchard and Ekholm. Dickinson to the point to Bouchard. His shot just missed at the side of the net. Puck squeezes loose, comes up to the line. We're to the last minute in the second. Dickinson keeping it in. Kapanen wedged off of it by Desharnais. Up the right wing, got it out. Comes into the Oiler, and it's Graff down the right side in front to Celebrini. The pass was in his skate.
But who was there?
Dickinson with a good defensive play. And it's in behind the Edmonton net. Ekholm up to the line. Desharnais with a shot. Saved by Ingram. He holds on. 36 seconds to go here in the second period. Oilers up 5-2 on the Sharks. Face off to the left of Connor Ingram. It's an important game for the Sharks. It's one of those games in hand that they have on Nashville. 3 points back, but with 2 less games.
Got to get out of this period up by 3. Defensive zone draw. Got to negate Celebrini on this shift.
Puck gets to Celebrini, and his pass to the point off a stick comes out. Orlov flips it in. Jason Dickinson to McDavid on the left wing. That's too far for Wallman, and it goes into the Shark zone. 20 seconds left to go in the period. Desharnais, long pass on the right to Smith, into the Oiler end, across to Celebrini towards the net. A shot, a blocker save made by Ingram. Puck goes in the left wing corner. McDavid took a hit from Celebrini. Now McDavid's got the puck. 5 seconds to go in the period. And he'll loop back into his own end. And second period will come to a close. But the Oilers outscore the Sharks 3-1 in the second. Connor McDavid's been the story. 3 goals, 2 assists in this game. The Oiler power play's been the story too. It's 3 for 3. And Edmonton up 5-2.
A lot of good things happening tonight for Edmonton. Got to close the deal in the third.
All right, now we are through 40 minutes here at the SAP Center in San Jose. Connor McDavid, 15th career regular season hat trick. A couple of assists to go along with that. And the Edmonton Oilers have a 5-2 lead on the Sharks after 40 minutes here at the SAP Center. So solid through 40. And Edmonton will need a solid third period to go along with it. We're going to have a great second intermission for you. I can tell you that right now. Brendan Escott, Rob Brown, they're standing by, and they've got it for you when we come back. 5-2 Oilers lead through 40. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At Brandt, our job description is whatever you need to succeed. Expert support. Parts when you need them. And financing that fits on the compact.
Let's go! Oilers go!
That first period gave us some ambition. Just hanging with the crew, that's the tradition. We're kicking back and loving this intermission. We're Oilers after dark, feel the superstition. A soulful groove, a winning coalition. Gonna light it up, that's the one condition. Yeah! Oilers after dark during intermission. All right now. That first period gave us some ambition. Just hanging with the crew, that's the tradition. We're kicking back and loving this intermission. We're Oilers after dark, feel the superstition. A soulful groove, a winning coalition. Gonna light it up, that's the one condition. Yeah! Oilers after dark during... Yeah, Oilers after dark, we hit the scene. Living out a true Edmonton dream. Slide out on the ice so fresh and clean. On the coolest machine you've ever seen. Oh, come and ride the Zamboni. Come and ride the Zamboni with me. We're on the Zamboni. Woo! We're on the Zamboni. Yeah! Come and ride the Zamboni. Come on, come and ride the Zamboni. Yeah, ride the Zamboni.
Vinny Desharnais to be going head-to-head against Connor McDavid on a shift-to-shift basis. He just can't. And the problem for the Sharks is he's their best option. So everything past him is even harder for them to go against Connor, and Connor's on a mission tonight. There's a few reasons. And most importantly, the way the team played the last couple of games. He knows without Leon, without Hyman, it's on his back. He understands the importance of this game. There's an Art Ross trophy available, and every player that's McKinnon, Kucherov, McDavid, they know exactly where each other is. And I'm sure Connor McDavid, he wants 50. We talked about this, you and I, about 2 weeks ago, that Connor McDavid will do everything possible to get 50 goals, and he should. That's how we recognize players, by stats, by awards, and championships. So I don't think he's done. He's got 5 points tonight. He could have 7, and this Edmonton Oilers team, this is as good as they have played in the last little while, and San Jose Sharks are feeling the brunt of it.
It's right on time for the Oilers to bounce back in this fashion. Power plays 3 of 3 tonight, and the shots on goal totals also favoring your Oilers, 19-10 in that realm. What a wild sequence that was on the penalty kill that came up entirely empty. I think you'll know the one that I'm talking about, the back and forth, and then a 2-on-1 opportunity out of a missed breakaway attempt. It was a bit of a circus.
Yeah, it was. Matty Savoy has a breakaway, and he gets stopped on the first shot, and he throws a rebound in, and it rolls across the goal line, and the Sharks pull the puck out and look like they're coming out. All of a sudden, it's a 2-on-1, and Dickinson's coming back, and he just misses. And it was like, okay, well, what's going on here? San Jose is on the power play, and their goaltender's like under siege. And then you got the other one where you get the power play goal where the San Jose Sharks are coming down. It looks like they've got a partial 2-on-1. McDavid does a good job getting back, breaking up the 2-on-1. And then I believe it was Wenberg was the San Jose Shark forward. Nobody on him, and he just casually threw the puck into the corner. But the problem was he had full control of the puck. He's in the offensive zone. The San Jose Shark players, especially the defensemen, realize here's a time to change, because it's a long change in the second period. All right, here's our opportunity. It's hard to change on a penalty kill in the second period, and they go to change. Wenberg casually throws the puck away. Huge mistake by Wenberg. McDavid reads it. Roslovic reads it. Roslovic's at the far blue line. He'd already missed one breakaway today. Goal scorers don't miss 2. He makes it look easy, and then the route was on.
21 on the season for Roslovic. He scored on the power play to open the second period scoring. That was from McDavid, his 86th assist of the year. Sherwood then at 4:37 of the period with his 23rd goal. McDavid's 46th of the year, and McDavid's 47th of the year would come about 9 minutes thereafter. And it was, as Rob says, the road was on. The road is on right now at SAP Center. And Edmonton is well on their way to an important victory here in San Jose. Road trip's not over tonight. Reminder, we do have some more action coming up Saturday afternoon, and that'll be an all too important game as well, with Los Angeles sort of waiting in the lurch and hanging on to a playoff spot of their own. So that's something to consider as we move forward the rest of this game. But it would be nice if they can balance the lines out, and not in terms of who's playing with whom, but in terms of how much ice time the allocation is.
Although it doesn't matter as much because they don't play till Saturday, so there is an extra day on this road trip. But,
true.
But what they will want to do is get everyone involved, just confidence-wise. I tell you, it makes a difference in a dressing room after a game. If you're a fourth-line guy, if you, instead of playing 6.5 minutes, you played 11.5 minutes. You just feel so much more part of the team, so much more important, so much more useful. And with a 5-2 lead and the way the Oilers are dominating both ends of the rink, this is a night that Chris Knobloch can give everybody ample opportunities. So this game ain't over. San Jose has the ability to score. They can come back. But we've seen nothing in this game thus far that shows the Edmonton Oilers are going to give those kind of opportunities up. So this game ain't done. If you're a Connor McDavid fan, I don't know if you want to go to bed yet, because Connor McDavid still could do something special in this hockey game.
Yeah, they're putting on a show for, or at least McDavid is, for those who are staying up late with us tonight. Reminder, again, that you make it through this one, you get a couple days off, and then you get a 2 o'clock puck drop on Saturday afternoon. So that's a nice one to work with there. Oilers leading on the scoreboard 5-2. They're leading in the shots on goal department 19-10. Power play is perfect so far at 3 for 3. They're out hitting them 27-12 as well. San Jose's blocked a couple more shots, but that's about it for the Sharks. And they've had to block a few more shots because, well, they've been under siege a lot more than the Oilers have to this point. So, yeah, I am looking forward to the third period in this one. I know you are too. We will take a quick time out, and we'll come back to the out-of-town scoreboard once more for our friends at Pizza 73. We are at the intermission right now. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey Edmonton, big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Steelhaus Triton, 2 legendary oilfield services brands, one powerful partnership. Rooted in innovation, reliability, and a steadfast commitment to excellence, Steelhaus is proudly 100% Canadian-owned and locally manufactured. With over 15 field service locations across the prairies and up to the Rockies, they deliver world-class energy solutions with unmatched responsiveness, helping their customers thrive in the most demanding environments. Steelhaus Triton, engineered for performance, built in Canada. Visit steelhausinc.com for more information.
The same AI-powered technology that helps Oilers fans move through security efficiently at Rogers Place is also available for Edmonton area schools, hospitals, and workplaces. Evolve Technology, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers and official security screening partner of Rogers Place, helps identify potential threats and create safe experiences at hockey games and wherever people gather. Visit Rogers Place to experience Evolve live, or check out evolve.com for more information. That's EVOLV.com.
Hey Edmonton, big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
This is Global News at the second intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. This afternoon, Alberta First Nations took their fight outside the courtroom and into the streets of downtown as many gathered in support against separation. Lawyers for Stay Free Alberta and the province are expected to speak in court Thursday. And a traffic stop in Sherwood Park turned into a major police incident after RCMP say they found an explosive device inside a vehicle. It happened around 1:30 in the afternoon when a driver was arrested while his car was searched. RCMP discovered an improvised explosive device. The area was cleared while the RCMP explosives disposal unit responded and found the device wasn't armed. The driver is facing numerous charges. Prime Minister Mark Carney called the U.S.-Iran ceasefire a positive step, but warned it remains at risk. Iran's renewed closure of the Strait of Hormuz after Israeli strikes raised fresh concerns about global oil supply. Disputes persist over whether the deal includes halting violence in Lebanon. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be after the game on 880 Shed.
It's here. The Ford, it's a big Not yet. The Ford It's a Big Deal. Oh, guys, just wait. The Ford It's a Big Deal event is on. Really? Now! Hurry in to lease a 2026 F-150 STX with black appearance package from $237 bi-weekly at 0% APR for 36 months with $54.90 down. That's like $119 a week. The Ford It's a Big Deal event. Visit your Alberta Ford store or Ford.ca.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is always growing. Right now, they're hiring heavy equipment technicians, EM servicemen, and maintenance supervisors. Apply if you're from here or across the country. Even if you're from the Rock, they want to talk. Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
From backyard rinks to big arenas under bright lights, electricity powers every moment. At Capital Power, we generate reliable, affordable electricity for OilCountry and beyond, powering innovation, opportunity, and thriving economies across North America. Just like our Edmonton Oilers, we're driven, determined, and lighting up the game. We're powering change by changing power. Get to know us at capitalpower.com.
This is At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Long pass by McDavid to Roslovic. A breakaway. The back end. Scores!
There you go.
Jack Roslovic gets the long pass. A power play goal, and the Edmonton Oilers are up 3-1.
There you go. Bonus highlight zone for you. Jack Roslovic scoring his 21st goal of the year. And with that, I'll remind you it's 5-2 in San Jose for the Oilers. And I think we should look at the rest of the league. What's not a very busy night, but the out-of-town scoreboard is brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Just two other games, in fact. It was the Sabres getting past the Rangers 5-3. Ryan McLeod scoring a goal, 13th on the year for him, the former Oiler. Alexis Lafreniere with a pair for the Rangers. And the Capitals got past the Maple Leafs 4-0. Dylan Strome scoring a goal, Ryan Leonard, Martin Fairbury, and Cole Hudson into an empty net there with Ilya Protas getting his first career points. Excellent. Good for him. On the baseball front, it was the Blue Jays getting past the Dodgers today, 4-3. Nice to see that after they got mollywalked a little bit in the first couple games of that series. So good for them. And they will have the day off tomorrow before starting a series with Minnesota in a couple of days' time. That's the out-of-town scoreboard for Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. 5-2, the score for your Oilers in San Jose. We'll see what the third period has in store. Back to Cam and Bob we go at SAP Center. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
You've been listening to At the Intermission on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Unbelievable! Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
If you ever find yourself needing collision repair, CarStar is here to help make accidents unhappen. Any make, any model. That said, there are some accidents CarStar can't make unhappen, such as accidentally waking a hibernating bear, accidentally biting into a raw habanero pepper, accidentally throwing a frisbee at a beehive. CarStar, Canada's trusted collision repair expert, is here to make car accidents unhappen. For a location near you, visit carstar.ca.
It's time to sell, Oilers fans. Play Alberta's biggest offer ever is here. For a limited time only, new players can receive a $1,000 casino bonus when they sign up. Don't miss your shot, because there's never been a better time to join the fun. Visit playalberta.ca today to get started with casino, sports, and lottery all in one app. That's PlayAlberta.ca. Must be 18 plus to play. Remember, if you gamble, please use your game sense.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here in San Jose at the SAP Center, 5-2 Edmonton leads the Sharks. Tristan Jarry into the net here in the third period. Connor Ingram not where the backup netminder sits in San Jose, which isn't on the bench. So we don't know why he's out. I can just tell you he's out. And the Oilers 50-50 presented by Rogers, back with life-changing jackpots. The current jackpot is $181,000, and it's climbing fast. You could be our next lucky winner. So get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/5050. Tristan Jarry, he played last night in Utah, made 25 saves in that 6-5 overtime loss. Connor McDavid, he's got 3 goals. He's got 2 assists so far in this game, and he's taken the face-off to start off the third period. Now Savoy and Eklund are getting into it a little bit over on the wing. And they're being explained a few things by the officiating staff. All right. We dropped the puck, and the third period is underway, and it's Bouchard into his own end. Across to Matthias Ekholm, up the left wing, off of Podkolzin, Desharnais to Orlov, to Eklund, and he can steer it in, and the puck goes to the right wing in the Edmonton Oiler end. Wenberg off of Sherwood. It goes to the middle of the ice, and McDavid will get it to the line, but Eklund's going to keep it in the Edmonton zone. Matthias Ekholm on the left wing to Vasily Podkolzin, will get it out to Savoy, now to Bouchard. In over the San Jose line, a shot, puts it over the net and off the end glass, and the puck in the right wing corner. Sherwood will get it out. Sherwood to center ice to Wenberg, into the Oiler end. Stops on the right wing, to the point to Klingberg, to Wenberg, to Ferraro, his shot, and that one off the outside of the goal as Jarry looking for his first touch of the puck. That one goes off the outside of the net, and the puck cleared out by Nurse. It goes off a San Jose stick, no icing, Nedeljkovic to play it. That goes to the right wing point. Murphy will drill his shot, and that one hit Jason Dickinson in front of the goal. He is slow to get up. In fact, they're going to blow the whistle, and he will be attended to as that shot from the right point hit him. And Dickinson trying to get up, and now gets to his skates, but he can't put much weight on his left leg. In fact, he's going to go down to the corner and to the Edmonton Oilers dressing room.
Straight off, and unfortunately he was trying to provide a bit of a screen, and he got popped in the back of the leg, and that did not look good.
Connor Ingram.
All right, so let's get to that.
Oh, I did.
I know you did. Looked uncomfortable going down on the late save from distance. There was a sound that you could hear through the, and it looked like Ekholm looked back at him too afterwards. So the Oilers have got Jarry's in here.
Yeah.
The Oilers got some work to do. They're up by 3. Got to manage this game.
Puck shot in by Klingberg. Graf will poke it towards the net. Nurse off the boards and out. Ferraro will flip it back in. Murphy will get it out to center.
No penalties. That's one thing that's got to happen here.
It's dumped in by Celebrini. Jarry can set it. Nurse on the left wing to Frederick. Now to the middle of the ice for Nugent Hopkins. Comes into the Shark zone. Right side. Capping in a shot. And that misses short side. Goes off the glass, out of play. May have caught a bit of the glove of Nedeljkovic. We're 1 minute and 50 seconds into the third. Edmonton is up 5-2. Oh, Ingram has now got to the corner where the backup goaltender sits. He wasn't there to start the period.
No,
he is there now. It's not on the Oiler bench. In fact, it's across.
But that's where the goaltender normally sits.
Yeah, that's where he normally sits. But he's there now, and that's a good sign. From the right wing point, Emerson's shot, saved by Nedeljkovic, had to deal with Max Jones right in front of him. A face-off to the left of Nedeljkovic. So Roslovic to take the draw, puck to the corner, Leddy up the left wing. Missed Misa with it. and it goes off of Roslovic into the Sharks' end. It's in behind the net. Leddy on the end boards. Now to Misa. Misa being pressured by Roslovic. Slide over to the left wing. Up the left wing. Got the puck on that side to Foley. He'll play it in behind the net. It's in behind the Edmonton goal. Emberson. Up the right wing boards to Roslovic. Center ice, shoots it in. He'll go off for a change.
So you have to assume Nugent Hopkins is now pretty much going to have to play center the rest of the way here.
Yeah, with Dickinson out.
Yeah.
The puck at the top of the circle in Sharks territory. Along the boards, as Misa's trying to grind that out of the zone. He can't. Frederick will look towards the net. A shot, a riser, and the glove save made by Nedeljkovic. 2:50 gone in the third. Edmonton up 5-2.
Yeah, it's probably a decent sign here that Ingram's at least
sitting down there. Yeah. He wasn't there to start the period, but a couple minutes in, he did emerge from the Edmonton Oilers dressing room to the spot where the backup netminder would normally sit. Face off to the right of Nedeljkovic. Nurse on the left wing point to the corner. He'll center it. Here's Szymanski, a shot that hit Nedeljkovic. Goes to the left wing point, and Frederick keeps it in. Trying to spin around and got it over to the boards. A stop check into his own end for Ferraro across to Klingberg. To Ferraro. And it's Ferraro to center. Right wing for Goodrow. Couldn't get it in to the Oilers zone, but Klingberg will. He'll shoot it in. Szymanski to Murphy. Left wing corner to Nurse. Up to the point. Klingberg pinching in to Goodrow. Tried to shoot it. Couldn't get a shot through. Murphy comes out from behind the Edmonton net. Up the left wing to Frederick. It's center ice. Will dump it in. Nedeljkovic backhanded to the corner. For Klingberg, across to Ferraro to Klingberg. On the right wing for Eklund, and all the way back into his own end, gave the puck to Klingberg as the Sharks complete a shift change to the middle for Desharnais. Now to Sherwood, the left wing to Eklund, and that's broken up by Kapanen for Nugent Hopkins. He'll flip it through center. Desharnais turns on the right wing in his own zone. For Kiefer Sherwood, will whip that across to Wenberg into the Oiler end down the left wing. Wenberg in behind the net, over to the right wing point. Desharnais doesn't shoot, gives it to Wenberg to the middle, the one-timer, and Sherwood fanned on it, puck to the blue line, and it goes off of Sherwood and out. Desharnais on the right wing to Eklund, into the Oilers zone to Sherwood, now to Wenberg to Eklund, right wing corner. Goes to the middle of the ice, and McDavid's there. He'll play it off the right wing boards. He's going to skate after it. He's going to get to it. He's into the Shark zone, to the middle, forced to the left. Goes to the left wing boards. Pass to the point. Picked off by Wenberg, and it comes out. Wenberg to Orlov. The right side to Eklund. Off his stick and in. 5 minutes gone here in the third. 5-2, Edmonton leading San Jose. Bouchard out through the middle. Left side to Ekholm. Dump the puck in. Off the stick of Celebrini. It's top of the circle. Smith there for the Sharks. Got it out.
Stick, Savoy.
Picked right out of the air by Matt Savoy. Podkolzin could shoot it in. Sam Dickinson for Leddy. And Leddy to center ice to Dickinson on the right. Into the Oilers zone. Dickinson to the point, the shot, and that was blocked by Henrique. Puck cleared out by Roslovic, skating after it is Jones. Nedeljkovic out of his net. He hit Jones with it. Jones tried to shoot it, and Smith blocked it. On the right side, ripped towards the net. Nedeljkovic with a save with a glove. He's lost his stick, and the puck on the left wing point. Wallman across the line. Pass on the right, and it does come out, and it's Celebrini down the left wing. A shot off the outside of the Edmonton goal. Wallman in the right wing corner. Wallman to Emberson. Rims on the right for Henrique, and he'll get it out. 5-2 Edmonton. 6:15 gone here in the third. Toffoli into the Oilers zone on the right. A shot blocked by Wallman. Chernyshov in behind the net. To the left wing point to Ferraro. Left wing corner to Foley's pass. Hits a stick, goes all the way over to the right. Celebrini, right wing point to Klingberg. Around the boards, in behind the goal, to the left. And now Frederick will get control for the Oilers and get it out to Josh Szymanski down the left wing with Doc. A shot, it's blocked. Szymanski gets it again. Oh, the pass to the middle, hit a stick, and Toffoli can bring it out for the Sharks. Into the Oilers zone for Chernyshov. In behind the net, just dumped it back there. Nurse on the left wing for Colton Doc. Gains center, softly dumps it in. Orlov, little backhand on the right for Desharnais.
By Doc.
Puck comes to center ice. Eklund. It is at the Oiler blue line to Desharnais back at center. Now to Orlov on the right. Eklund into the Oilers zone. Goes to the right wing corner and tried a pass. Could not get it through to Sherwood. And Nugent Hopkins is out through the middle. On the right wing to Kapanen. Will dump it in. 7.5 gone in the third. 5-2. Edmonton leads. Puck comes loose on the right side. Inside the Sharks zone. To the right wing point. Bouchard for Jones. For Kapanen. Right wing corner to Nugent Hopkins. Orlov took him to the boards. Puck goes to the left wing. Matthias Ekholm. Left wing corner to Jones. Then he hit the referee behind the net with it.
Ouch.
That did hurt. Now to Sherwood. Up the right side for Eklund. Matthias Ekholm got him to the boards. It gets into the corner. As they battle, Nugent Hopkins to Ekholm. Jams it off the left side down the ice. Dickinson. Oh, we call that icing. Dickinson made it look like he wasn't going to catch it, and he really could have. 8 minutes, 8 seconds gone in the third. 5-2 Edmonton leads. Connor McDavid with a hat trick and a couple of assists. Face off to the right of Tristan Jarry. Came into this game in the third period. And the face-off is to his right, and McDavid's taking it. Up against Celebrini. Celebrini wins it. A quick shot, and that one off the arm of Jarry, and the puck in the right wing corner. Ekholm around the boards. It'll go to the blue line. Smith will take a shot. Just misses the Edmonton net, and Kapanen can get it out. Smith pass on the right to Celebrini. He's on the right wing to the blue line. To Leddy. Now on the left. Dickinson shot off the crossbar. Sam Dickinson let it go and hit the crossbar. Savoy along the left wing boards. Pinned by Graf. The puck dug out by Bouchard will go in behind the Edmonton net. Sharks come awfully close. As Bouchard will wade in behind the goal. Sharks will make some changes. So will the Oilers. Now Bouchard steps out through the middle. Up the left wing to Doc. Off his stick it in. It hits the end glass. Then Nedeljkovic smacks it into the right wing corner. Klingberg up in the air. That is off of Gaudette, and that was off his glove to Goodrow, so it's a glove pass, and we get the whistle. We can take a break. We played 9 minutes and 15 seconds of the third. 5-2. Oilers lead the Sharks from the SAP Center in San Jose. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey Canada, want to make learning fun? Education Station is your local destination for the best educational toys, games, and resources to help kids grow.
My mom takes me to Education Station because she's invested in my future.
From hands-on activities to brain-boosting games, Education Station makes learning exciting for kids of all ages. Parents and teachers love them too.
Learning is so much fun.
Support local. Visit Education Station in store or online at educationstation.ca.
And inspire a love of learning today.
Oilers fans, this is one you won't want to pass up. Step into Coventry's newest Oilers fan cave in Crystalina, where every day feels like game day. Visit any Coventry show home now through April 23rd and enter for your chance to win the ultimate show home opener prize pack, packed with unforgettable Oilers experiences and a luxury stay. Details at coventryhomes.ca. Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
During every Oilers game day, the Canadian Brewhouse is your hockey headquarters. Cheer on the blue and orange, surrounded by fans as passionate as you are, while sipping $1 off tankards of Molson Canadian and Coors Light. And that's not all. Every game day, you can enter to win Oilers home game tickets. So grab your crew, grab a seat, and make the Canadian Brewhouse your go-to spot this hockey season. The Canadian Brewhouse. Our house is your house.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cal Moon and Bob Stauffer here at the SAP Center in San Jose. 5-2 Oilers lead. 10:45 to go in the third. Connor Ingram did a little twirl on the ice during the break, and he is back in that position in the corner. He came out of the game after 40. Tristan Jarry in for the Oilers between the pipes. Jason Dickinson got injured in this third period, had to leave the
and no weight on his
game.
left leg.
So there's the update in that regard. And Connor McDavid's got 3 goals and 2 assists in this game. Here's Wallman, drills a shot from the left point way wide. Goodrow can't get it out. Jones along the boards, right wing corner to Henrique. Slides the puck over on the left wing. Wallman pokes it into the corner. Up against the boards is Henrique. Taken in behind the net. Ferraro then lost it. Puck came up on Jones there for a moment.
Got to get off here.
And Goodrow will get to center ice and shoot it in. Jarry slows it down. Puck in the right corner. Ostapchuk's pass picked off by Henrique. Hit by Gaudette. It goes to the blue line. Klingberg to the middle. Klingberg a shot, and that's blocked in the slot. Goodrow has it on the right wing. Turns and shot, and the shot goes off of Henrique. Oilers doing a great job of blocking shots here in the third period. And up the right wing, it's Podkolzin to center. He'll dump the puck in. Edmonton makes a change. Klingberg had to get past him. Clearing it out was Eklund. And then Eklund at center. Left wing for Wenberg. Into the Oilers zone, goes to the left wing corner. In behind the net. Pass goes off a stick. Podkolzin in behind the net. And over to Bouchard on the right wing. Bouchard across to Matthias Ekholm. The left side. Deflected in by McDavid. The puck in the left wing corner in the San Jose zone. Wenberg off the left wing boards. Nugent Hopkins able to steal it though, and then spins into the corner. Finds McDavid on the left side, top of the circle. To Nugent Hopkins. He'll come up to that top of the circle. Fire it around for Kapanen. Kapanen dumping it to the right wing. Nugent Hopkins into the corner with Orlov. Desharnais in there too. Frederick as well. Puck on the right, and Sherwood to the middle of the ice, and Kapanen breaking it up. It does come out though. 5-2, Edmonton leads. 8:45 to go in the third as Kapanen will wind it up through center. Kapanen into the Sharks' end. That's peeled off his stick, and Desharnais will get it out. Dumped back in by McDavid. Leddy to Desharnais. Desharnais on the right wing for the Sharks. Right side to Smith, and he deflected it, and that goes over the glass and out of play. Just missed Connor Ingram.
Well, if that would have got him from there, I would have.
No kidding. Let's went a couple rows up from Ingram. We get the whistle. We'll take a break. We got 8:21 to go here in the third. 5-2, Edmonton leading the Sharks from the SAP Center in San Jose. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you hear what happened to Rick while he was building his fence?
Yeah, he hit a natural gas line. They had to evacuate his entire neighborhood at dinner time, too. I bet he didn't make any new friends that day.
It cost him a ton to get the line repaired. I wonder why he didn't get his underground utilities marked.
Don't be that person. If you're digging on your property, request a locate for natural gas lines. It's free and can prevent serious injury or financial loss. And you won't upset the neighbors. Visit clickbeforeyoudig.com. A safety message brought to you by ATCO.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Carbon X, proud sustainability partner of the Edmonton Oilers, is helping OilCountry make a positive impact. This Earth Month, OilCountry can make every effort count by supporting verified climate projects connected to game day. From getting to the game to the energy that powers Rogers Place. Fans who join the effort can take home a limited edition collectible crafted from real Oilers gear. Collectibles are limited. Visit carbonx.com/Oilers and make your effort count.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at the SAP Center in San Jose, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 5-2, Edmonton leads the Sharks. We got 8:21 to go in the third period. The broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Bouchard with it just inside the Edmonton blue line. Up the right wing to Savoy, smacks it down the ice. That's icing against Edmonton.
Oilers have only given up 11 shots on goal in the first 51 minutes of this game.
And won this period.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. They've blocked a lot.
Again, Ingram he's sitting where the backups sit in this building.
Which is not on the bench. Puck goes right to Jari off the draw. Give the puck to Bouchard up the left wing off the stick of Podkolzin. Orloff will get it out. Glove down by Graf. To Orloff on the left. And now through the middle, but it goes right to McDavid. McDavid's got 3 goals and 2 assists in this game, and he's got the puck right now to Podkolzin. Into the Shark zone. Around the right wing boards to Savoy. Pumps it right back around. Podkolzin bumps into Desharnais. Puck goes to the middle. Celebrini will get it out. Now to Smith into the Oiler end. Drops it to Graf. He won't get a shot. Puck gets into the corner. Nurse on the left wing to Podkolzin. Now to Savoy. Savoy through center, over center, and he'll dump it in.
Now, do they look at pulling the goalie here? They got to get the win, right?
Well, they need it. This is a game in hand that they're using up tonight, the San Jose Sharks, on the Nashville Predators. Leddy on the left to Sam Dickinson. Dumps it in. Jari had it hit his stick. Misa will one-handed through the slot. Dickinson on the left point, taken to the boards by Doc.
Doc's had a great game. He's hit everything in sight tonight.
Cleared out by Matthias Ekholm. To Foley at center. Right wing to Misa. Puck to the right wing corner. Murphy along the boards. Top of the circle it goes. And into the right corner for Murphy. Now to Doc. That hit his stick and it goes into the Oiler bench. Came in there kind of hot too, but it didn't hit anybody. 6:39 to go in the third. 5-2 Oilers lead.
I wonder if Wallman might see some reduced minutes here. He looked like he tweaked something. Well, so much for that idea.
Right back out there.
Yeah.
Yep, there he is. Face off to the right of Jari. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. McDavid taking the draw. Puck goes to the top of the circle. Sherwood off the boards, behind the net. It goes to Bouchard, rims it, but right to Sherwood. To the blue line. Ferraro's shot does not get through. McDavid will get it out of the zone. Past Nugent-Hopkins into Sharks territory. Ferraro in front of his net. Right wing to Klingberg. Through the middle and off the stick of Wenberg. Jari on the backhand to the right wing. Ferraro towards the net. Stick saved by Jari. Puck on the right side. Sherwood behind the goal to Eklund. He'll jam it on goal pad. Save made by Jari.
Oh.
And Wallman up in the air. It won't get out. Klingberg kept it in. Right wing to Ferraro. Along the right wing boards, William Eklund. Trying to get it loose. Jones got it to the line. Ferraro kept it in. Right wing to Eklund. To Ferraro. A shot tipped wide by Sherwood and chopped out of the zone by Wallman. Won't be hard enough for icing. We got 5.5 to go here in the third. 5-2. Edmonton leads. Ostapchuk to center ice. Dump the puck in. It goes behind the Edmonton net. Murphy to the right wing. He took a hard hit there from Goodrow. It goes into the middle of the ice. It's Nurse. That center will shoot it in. Nedeljkovic quickly out of his goal to stop it for Desharnais. Right wing to Goodrow. He's up at center. Goodrow into the Oiler end on the right. Goodrow dumped down along the boards. Henrique got it free to Nurse. Behind the goal to Murphy. Sharks will make changes. Connor Murphy will take his time. Murphy behind the Edmonton net. Left wing to Nurse. Nurse up the left side off of Podkolzin. Goes right to Nedeljkovic. Sweeps it across. Sam Dickinson off the right wing for Smith. Cross for Celebrini. It doesn't work out.
Should have been called offside.
Thought so too. Nugent Hopkins got it out of the zone. Ekholm stepping up over center. We'll dump the puck in. Goes to the right wing. Savoy, his shot towards the net goes wide. Ekholm will let it go. Tipped on goal by Nugent Hopkins. Saved by Nedeljkovic. The puck in behind the San Jose goal. Going over to the right wing is Celebrini. Got it out to center ice. Ekholm will drill it right back in with 4 minutes to go in the third. And Edmonton up 5-2. Sam Dickinson behind his net. Dickinson up the left wing. Chernyshov into the Oiler end. Comes across the blue line and lost control. Frederick will get to center and dump it right back in. That's going to rim around all the way out to center ice. Doc shoots it back in. The right wing corner is Klingberg. Behind the net, puck came free to Colton Doc. Doc's pass blocked. There's Misa. Got his stick in front of that. And on the right wing, Chernyshov up to center ice will dump it in. Emberson, left wing to Doc. Doc got it out. Klingberg at his own blue line to Ferraro. Cross to Klingberg. Right wing to Sherwood. To Eklund. Into the Oiler end on the right. And that's knocked away from him by Wallman. It comes out. Klingberg with it at center ice. Under 3 to go here in the third. 5-2 Edmonton leads. Klingberg left wing to Sherwood. Dump the puck in. Jarry to play it. Got it up on the glass. High on the glass. Kept in by Desharnais. His shot looking for a redirection goes wide. Orlov to the left wing corner. Now to Eklund. Trying to protect it to the blue line. Desharnais shot and a stick saved by Jarry. Orlov attempted to get it to the goal, couldn't. Henrique will get it out left wing to McDavid. Into the San Jose zone now to Bouchard. To McDavid, a shot save made by Nedeljkovic as McDavid from a sharp angle put it on goal. Wenberg in the right corner of his own end now to Desharnais. Desharnais at his own blue line. 2:05 to go in the third. 5-2 Edmonton leads. Puck at center ice. Gaudette will lift it in. That was too high. That goes over the glass and out of play. Face-off should be outside the blue line with a minute 57 to go here in the third. 5-2 Edmonton is leading. The shots are 26-13 in favor of the Oilers.
Well, this has been a clinic tonight. I mean, they didn't need to score more than what they got through to.
No, it's been a very mature third period.
100%.
Yeah. Wallman, left wing to Doc. Off of Frederick into the Shark zone. Dickinson in his own end to Leddy. Back to Dickinson, missed him with a pass. Frederick has it at center ice. Dump the puck in. And behind his net is Leddy for the Sharks. Leddy on the right wing. Scoop it in on the backhand. Gaudette in the left wing corner. To the end boards, and the puck goes right to Jake Wallman. High in the air and out. Glove down by Leddy at center. Sam Dickinson through the middle. That misses to Foley. That is icing against the Sharks. The minute 11 to go here in the third, and Edmonton up by a score of 5-2. Faceoff will be to the right of Alex Nedeljkovic. Henrique to take the draw against Ostapchuk. Puck comes in front of the net, and Jones had to hop over his stick. Toffoli clears. Murphy to Nurse. Nurse will dump it in off the glass. Last minute here in the third. Edmonton up 5-2 on the Sharks. Puck sent out. Murphy through the middle, but it'll go right to Letty. He'll dump it in. It's on net. Jari to play it to Nurse on the left wing. A one-handed up to center ice. Misa at center for the Sharks. Zone line to Klingberg. Klingberg on the right wing. 35 seconds to go for Chernyshov. Puck goes into the Oiler end. Murphy up the middle. It goes over to the right wing. Roslovic couldn't quite get it out. Pass across the middle. Jones picks it off for the Oilers. Jones will skate into the Sharks zone. Goes to the left wing corner. Jones in behind the net in front of the goal looking for Frederick. Puck goes over to the right wing. Szymanski's got it. Into the right wing corner for Trent Frederick. 10 seconds left. To the right wing point. Emberson over to Wallman. Wallman a shot, and that got blocked. Klingberg will put it high in the air and out. And the Edmonton Oilers will win this one 5-2 over the San Jose Sharks. Connor McDavid the story. 3 goals and 2 assists. And the Edmonton Oilers get a big victory to stay atop the Pacific Division. In fact, create a little bit of gap. 2 points ahead of Vegas and now 3 points ahead of Anaheim.
Yeah, big victory. Good news down on the 73 out of town scoreboard. Bakersfield has secured a playoff spot as well with a 5-2 victory tonight over Tucson. The Oilers' total team effort. I know McDavid drove it, but just a tremendous start. They limited San Jose to 14 shots on goal. Great, solid job. Just shut them right down as this game wore on tonight, Cam.
Oilers had a 5-2 lead through 40. Hold San Jose to just 4 shots in the third period where you would expect a push.
Yeah.
And Edmonton never let it happen. There was a lot of shots blocked in the third period. Connor Ingram came out of the game after 40. Tristan Jarry plays the third period and only had to deal with the 4 shots. But you're right. It was a very mature, very smart, veteran, savvy type of game for Edmonton when they had the lead. And we have Vasily Podkolzin downstairs, Cam Moon, Bob Stauffer upstairs. Vasily, first of all, your thoughts on the game here tonight?
That's a great effort, and that's a good team win. So at this part of the season, the points are huge. So we're lucky we have McDavid in our team. So
you were lucky to have Connor McDavid on your team. What's it like? Like, there's no Leon, there's no Zach Hyman. Yeah. You're getting an opportunity. You and Matty Savoy. What's it like playing with the best player on the planet?
That's insane. That's all I will tell my grandkids and something. And I'm lucky to play at this time, and I'm lucky, so lucky to see him every day and see some magic from him.
Yeah, there was a lot of magic from him tonight, and having 5 points through 40 minutes, it seemed like he could have had 10 points tonight, don't you think, Vasily?
I mean, if he'll play with Leo and Jaimo, yeah, he'll play 10. He'll have 10.
You did all right.
Don't sell yourself short. Yeah. Vasily, thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
There we go. Vasily Podkolzin downstairs. He had a goal and an assist here tonight. The Edmonton Oilers win it 5-2, and I just thought just a solid game all the way around for the Edmonton Oilers. They were down 1-0 in this game on a power play goal by Macklin Celebrini. The crowd's into it. Everybody's going. And you and I had talked about it before the game, how the Oiler power play has struggled without Leon Draisaitl. And then now Zach Hyman as well. Only 2 for 20 in the last 9 games coming into this one. It goes 3 for 3.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, and just changed the whole game in the first period.
Yeah, so it did, and it won them the game. There's really no other way to say it. I mean, Roslovic had a big game as well tonight. He needed to bounce back, had some tough moments. I liked how they rolled everybody over as the game wore on.
Yeah, and when you have the lead, you can do that. And really good to see. So
now they get a day off tomorrow, Cam.
Yep.
And then, we'll see on Jason Dickinson. I'm going to be honest, it didn't look good. By the way, Colton Dock was just an absolute wrecking machine out there. Him and Frederick through 2 periods had 10 combined hits. I mean, that's what you want, that size and that physical engagement. It's going to be a big game against LA on Saturday. But the Oilers get 3 out of 4 in a back-to-back. You'll take that all day.
Absolutely. And Edmonton now with 90 points on the season. So 2 up on Vegas and 3 up on Anaheim. Now, Edmonton has played 1 more game than those 2 teams, but create a little bit of gap, which helps. And you got that big game against the Kings coming up on Saturday afternoon. What a game it was here tonight. Edmonton wins it 5-2 over the Sharks. Connor McDavid, 15th career regular season hat trick. He adds 2 assists as well, so no big deal. Just a 5-point night for McDavid. Jack Roslovic scoring for Edmonton, as well as Vasily Podkolzin. Roslovic adds an assist in the game. So does Podkolzin. And the Edmonton Oilers win this one by a score of 5-2. Evan Bouchard had a couple of assists, and that gets him over 90 points, gets him to 91 on the season. So Edmonton improves to 40, 29 and 10. San Jose drops to 37, 33 and 7. 5-2 the final. Oilers over the Sharks. Our Rogers post-game show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers post-game show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
To McDavid on the left wing. McDavid into the left wing corner in front of the net. Loose puck behind him. Scores! It was in behind Nedeljkovic, and it gets poked into the net by McDavid, and the game's tied at 1. Here's McDavid into the Shark zone down the right wing. He'll drive to the net. Scores! Wow. Wow is right. What a move to the net by McDavid. Edmonton is up 4-2. Well, Chernyshov got hit. Puck stayed in. Now it's McDavid towards the net. Across to Roslovic. Scores! McDavid with the pass, and that one hit a Shark stick, and it goes in, and Edmonton is up 5-3. And that's going to be McDavid's goal.
15th career hat trick. Yep. And 15th career hat trick, Connor McDavid. That's the highlight zone. Century Casinos, all in all games, all season. Century Casinos, 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mile. Welcome to the Winter Zone. This is the Rogers postgame show from the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth on the Oilers Radio Network.
Rogers is Canada's most reliable 5G Plus network, so you can stream Edmonton Oilers games and see Leon scoring in Leduc. Watch Ty tie things up in Tofield. Unbelievable! Or check out Connor doing Connor things in Kalmar. And even catch Boosh Bombs in Beaumont. Try saying that 3 times fast. Rogers, this is our game.
Canada's oil sands produce the energy the world needs, but it's the benefits that flow to all parts of our country, like hundreds of thousands of jobs in oil and gas and along the supply chain, and revenue to invest in roads, bridges, our national defense, and more. You see, we're building more than a strong oil sands sector. We're helping to build a stronger Canada. We are Oil Sands Alliance, 5 companies working together to help grow Canada's economy. Learn more at oilsandsalliance.ca.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Here's McDavid into the Shark zone down the right wing. He'll drive to the net. Scores! Wow. Wow is right. What a move to the net by McDavid. Edmonton is up 4-2.
Well, that is the Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance goal of the game. Health, dental, travel. We got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. We're in the Rogers postgame show. Let's bring aboard our inside the game analyst, Rob Brown. Look, Rob, the Oilers did lots of good things tonight, but they had a guy take this game over, and the Oilers were not losing tonight.
They weren't. Connor McDavid's a leader of this team, and everyone knows how good a leader he is. The Oilers' last 3 games have not been good, loose at times. There's no Leon, there's no Hyman. The power play has not been good, and I think Connor McDavid before the game just said, all right, jump on, boys, I've got this one. He had 5 points through 2, could have had 10. Brendan and I off air said, I wonder if Daryl Sittler's record might be in jeopardy tonight. He was all over the place, and there was no answer. And you and I talked before the game. San Jose's got a bunch of nice young forwards led by Celebrini. The weakness of this team is their back end, 100%. Their defense, and their goaltending. And you cannot play Connor McDavid when you have weak defense and weak goaltending. He will feast on you. And he did tonight. I love Vinny Desharnais, and I know you do too. But he is a nice 6 defenseman that you can penalty kill with. If he's your shutdown guy, Connor McDavid's going to eat you up, and he did. So McDavid was fantastic, but so was the rest of this team. they built up the lead. And then this was exactly like we saw in the Utah game a couple weeks ago, where they gave nothing. And there's skill on the center. They're not good on the back end, but up front they are. And in the third period, facing the backup goaltender, it's a big moment for the San Jose Shark team. You think there's going to be a shot effects type thing, and nothing. They created nothing in the third period, and that's a credit to all the other players on the Oilers tonight, because this was a full team effort.
Yeah, Trent Frederick, Colton Dock, each was 7 hits.
14 hits. Well, and Bob, my guess, come playoff time, when everyone's healthy, and hopefully everyone's healthy, Frederick and Dock are part of your fourth line. And you know as well as I do, over the course of a 7-game series, if your fourth line goes out there and they combine for 14 to 17 hits a night,
you're wearing down the opposition.
Oh, yeah. And then not over the series, but even the game, all of a sudden Connor McDavid comes out, and the defenseman he's going down on is exhausted because he's been run over shift after shift after shift. Colton Dock, I think, brings out the best in Trent Frederick. And I think those two are very good in this game tonight.
Yeah, no question about it. All right, concern for Ingram, though, excuse me, he did end up sitting sort of where the backups traditionally sit in this building.
And he came out too, Bob. He came out
did a little twirl.
Took a little twirl, and then he went out once during a TV timeout, and they showed him on the ice doing his little stretching thing.
Yeah.
To me, it's my guess, and I'm not a doctor. My guess, hey, TD, I got a bit of a tweak. Okay, going to tell the coach, Kate, you know what? We're going to shut you down. We don't want the tweak to be anything bigger. We don't play till Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's just. The fact that he came out to the bench was huge.
Yeah, Dickinson, on the other hand, he got that in a bad spot.
Well, and then I don't know if you get to see the video of us that we get to see, but watching him walk down the hallway, having to be more or less carried, that was not a good sign. So you're just hopeful. You're hopeful it's a bad bruise, and he'll be back, because he has been a difference maker for the Oilers, especially on the penalty kill. And you do not want to see, we saw Kadri last night in Colorado get hurt. You don't want to see any players get hurt this time of year. You just don't, because the fun's about to start in 10 days.
Rob, great stuff.
Sounds good, Bob.
We are going to go and give out this Smart Play of the Game. It's brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. It's a smart move for your next meal. Look for the all natural ingredients flag on the box the next time you stop and shop. I'm going to give it tonight to the pairing of Ekholm and Bouchard. They were smart enough to know that McDavid was feeling it. Neutral ice area, just left it for him. And McDavid raced in, beat two guys, dangled around the goalie, scored a second of the game, 4th point, added a hat trick a little bit later on a 2-on-1. If need be, Connor could have had 7 or 8 points tonight. The Oilers went into managed the puck, managed the clock in the third period, supported Tristan Jarry, went in and replaced Connor Ingram. Edmonton gets the victory 5-2. This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Can an energy provider make you feel carefree? We think so, because who doesn't like to be surrounded by good energy? Great rates always. Gimmicks never. Perks that reward your loyalty, and energy experts who know what's what. Carefree just feels good. Encore by EMCOR, your carefree electricity and natural gas provider.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and better than ever. With more early bird prizes, bonus raffles, and million-dollar jackpots, the largest 50-50 in professional sports can change your life forever. And every ticket purchase helps more kids, more families, and more communities in need than ever before. Get your 50-50 tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place. Who knows? You could be Alberta's next millionaire.
AGLC license number 744517.
Not every comeback happens on the ice. Maybe it's your first run in months, playing with your kids, or a long shift at work. At Sather Reed Sports Medicine, we believe recovery is a team sport. Sport medicine physicians, physiotherapists, and performance experts working together using the same collaborative model trusted by elite athletes. Bringing locker room medicine, multidisciplinary care, and performance-focused recovery to everyone. Honoring Edmonton's sports medicine legacy, visit us at SatherReedSportMed.ca.
You're tuned in to the Rogers Postgame Show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
Great news on the Pizza 73 out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. The Bakersfield Condors have qualified for the AHL playoffs with 5 games left in the regular season. Tonight they beat Tucson 5-2. Both Isaac Howard, his 22nd of the year, and Quinn Hudson, his 30th. The Hudson, the leading rookie goal scorer in the American League. Of course, Howard's played under 45 games this year in the AHL. They both scored tonight. Maple Leafs got shut out 4-0 by Washington. Buffalo beat the Rangers 5-3. And here at the SAP Center in San Jose, California, Connor McDavid's 15th career hat trick, 5-point performance. Edmonton, a 5-2 victory over San Jose. The Oilers are now 17-2 in their last 19 games against the Sharks. This is the Rogers Postgame Show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Spring is around the corner, and it's time for a fresh start behind the wheel at Freedom Ford. Upgrade your drive after winter with a bold new 2026 Ford F-150 or Bronco, built for whatever the season brings. Plus, take advantage of huge deals on remaining 2025 models, including 0% financing, but only while they last. Bring new energy to the new season at Freedom Ford. Visit freedomford.ca to view current inventory or stop by Freedom Ford today.
Do your tires feel like hockey pucks on the road? Perhaps it's time for a new set of Atturo tires. No matter what you drive, Atturo has the right fit for you, including the all-new Trailblade HT and AZ810, premium all-weather tires for your pickup, car, SUV, or crossover. You can rest assured that Atturo tires will get you through all 4 seasons. Available at Action Car and Truck, Point S, and tire shops everywhere. Find a dealer near you at atturo.com.
Tonight's 3 stars are brought to you by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers. Whether it's Canadian Ultra Export or Excel, there's a Molson with your name on it. You must be of legal drinking age. It's the 3rd star tonight. Good bounce-back performance from Jack Roslovic. He had a goal and assist. 2nd star tonight, 2 assists. He's over the 90-point plateau. Leads all NHL defensemen in scoring by 10 points. Evan Bouchard. And no doubt about this one tonight. The 1st star by virtue of his 15th career hat trick. 5-point performance from Connor McDavid, who now has a 6-point lead in the Art Ross race for the scoring lead. The Oilers pick up 3 out of a possible 4 points back-to-back road games against 2 emerging teams in Utah, and tonight a 5-2 win in San Jose. Edmonton's at LA Saturday. It's a matinee. On behalf of my play-by-play partners this season, Cam Moon, who called tonight's game along with Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Aidan Gannam, studio producers Eamon Hashem, at the helm tonight, Kellen Kennedy, and our longtime engineer here in San Jose, gutting one out, Bill Brooks. Bob Stauffer saying so long, everybody, from the SAP Center. McDavid, brilliant. The Oilers win their 40th game of the season, 5-2.
The Rogers Postgame Show is heard following each of our innings.
In a better position to let that fly. Here's Celebrini. Dishing off. Smith, Orlov, Celebrini. He'll shoot and score. 1-0 San Jose. Macklin, Celebrini. His 42nd. And his
Good penalty killing to start things off. They get San Jose reeling, and then just a wicked wrister. For Celebrini, he loves to shoot the puck, but here he knows he has a perfect screen right in front of the goaltender, and he just sips it through Wenberg. Great job by Wenberg. Watch him plant himself in front of Ingram. It's off the stick in a flash of Celebrini. He looks up. When you see a guy standing in front like that, look where he places that shot. Right through Wenberg. You've got to let your players play.
Nedeljkovic turned it over. He had a chance to clear that puck. Didn't get it done. But Colson cut it off. Bouchard and McDavid trade up top. McDavid puts it into an area. It's loose. It's banked home for the equalizer. The teams trade power play goals, and for Connor McDavid, that's the 100th of his career and his 45th of the season.
For here, he gets this puck, and it's a little bit of a hop as Nedeljkovic is moving from right to left. When he walks this puck down, he looks to throw it through, and you can see it kind of just stops on a dime.
Will Smith gains the line. Takes a pass, dishes, Celebrini stopped. Especially with no Draisaitl and Hyman's net front presence. A few more Bush bombs. Here's McDavid. Cross. Nugent Hopkins. A shot trickles home. Might have been tipped in by Podkolzin. And Edmonton takes its first lead of the night, 2-1. The power play is 2 for 2. I think it's Podkolzin's 19th.
Just forces everybody to come back to the middle ice and try and re-navigate and find what's going on. That's a beautiful pass by McDavid. And for Nugent Hopkins, he could have bumped this back to Bouchard, but he hesitates for a second and then zips it through, and you get a bounce every once in a while. Podkolzin right in the mix. Fights for this one, is strong on a stick down on the ice. This one goes off the defender's stick. Ferraro.
Hard rip by Ferraro to Wenberg, and San Jose breaks out 2-on-2. Wenberg, who's been red hot, conservatively just dumps it into the corner. McDavid, the quick up, wide open Roslovic, another breakaway. Backhander score! 3-1 Edmonton. Roslovic on the power play, his 21st, and McDavid's having himself a night.
See ever, what a pass. And for Roslovic, that's a second breakaway for him in this game already. So good at just finding that lane and punching through. So a little bit of possum there by McDavid as he picks up this puck.
Szymanski a giveaway, Eklund across. Second straight night, the Oilers are up 3-1 on the road in the second period. Coughed it up last night. 7th time Edmonton's blown a 2-goal lead or more. Shot from distance, and that winds up in the back of the net. Wenberg let it fly, and it looked like it was deflected on its way through Connor Ingram.
Looks like Sherwood's going first at the line.
Put it in the right area, Lou.
Does he ever? You know, he's having a great season. And this is just good activation down low, little switch up and for Wenberg.
With a goal and 2 assists, a blast Bouchard, a screen to Nedeljkovic, never saw it, but it kicked off the boards and outside the zone. McDavid hustles it back in, he's in, around Nedeljkovic, and buries it! Magnificence from the world's best, Connor McDavid! 46!
He is flying tonight. Quick transitional play. Bouchard gives it to him in speed, and he just goes around the world.
Orlov around. Jones forechecking. Roslovic finishes his check, and then comes up with a puck, drops it for McDavid to the net. Back to Roslovic. Score! 5-2 Edmonton. A 5-point night for Connor McDavid. Likely a hat trick, I believe. That was banked home.
No call on the play. Good check by Roslovic, though. You mentioned it. That's a heavy, hard hit. Separates man from puck.
One last slap pass by Wallman, picked off, and that's all. The Oilers choke the life out of the San Jose Sharks, hold them to just 14 shots on net, and cruise home to a 5-2 victory. Orlov around. Jones forechecking. Roslovic finishes his check, and then comes up with a puck, drops it for McDavid to the net. Back to Roslovic. Score! 5-2 Edmonton. A 5-point night for Connor McDavid, and likely a hat trick, I believe. That was banked home.
On 5 goals, and it's the aggressive forecheck. There's a stick that comes up and catches Jones. No call on the play. Good check by Roslovic, though. You mentioned it. That's a heavy, hard hit. Separates man from puck, and for McDavid, he's trying to give this back to Roslovic. Little draw pass by Roslovic. He goes to a spot to receive it. Because of that pressure, though, it goes off of Orlov, I believe, who goes down to try and take this one away with the stick and puts it right through the wickets of his own goaltender. 5 points for Connor McDavid, a hat trick, and a 5-2 lead.
With a goal and 2 assists, a blast Bouchard, a screen to Nedeljkovic, never saw it, but it kicked off the boards and outside the zone. McDavid hustles it back in, he's in, around Nedeljkovic, and buries it!
is flying tonight. Quick transitional play. Bouchard gives it to him in speed, and he just goes around the world once again. Once he gets a half step on you, you're done. Nothing you can do. But he's winding it up here. You know he's taking this puck to the net. And then the finish at the end, similar to the power play goal he scored last night in Utah.
Hard rim by Ferraro to Wenberg, and San Jose breaks out 2-on-2. Wenberg, who's been red hot, conservatively just dumps it into the corner. McDavid, the quick up, wide open Roslovic, another breakaway. Backhander score! 3-1 Edmonton. Roslovic on the power play, his 21st, and McDavid's having himself a night.
See ever, what a pass. And for Roslovic, that's a second breakaway for him in this game already. So good at just finding that lane and punching through. So a little bit of possum there by McDavid as he picks up this puck. Looks like he's just going to come up slow, maybe drop it, bang. It's right onto the tape. He catches the San Jose Sharks in a change, and it's costly on the penalty kill. As Roslovic, first time he went to the forehand, tried to beat Nedeljkovic under the glove. This time goes to the backhand upstairs.
Especially with no Draisaitl and Hyman's net front presence. A few more boosh bombs. Here's McDavid. Cross. Nugent Hopkins. A shot trickles home. Might have been tipped in by Podkolzin. And Edmonton takes its first lead of the night, 2-1. The power play is 2 for 2. I think it's Podkolzin's 19th.
Just forces everybody back, everybody to come back to the middle ice and try and re-navigate and find what's going on. That's a beautiful pass by McDavid. And for Nugent Hopkins, he could have bumped this back to Bouchard, but he hesitates for a second and then zips it through, and you get a bounce every once in a while. Podkolzin right in the mix. Fights for this one, is strong on a stick down on the ice. This one goes off the defender's stick. Ferraro. You've got to let your players play.
Nedeljkovic turned it over. He had a chance to clear that puck. Didn't get it done. But Colson cut it off. Bouchard and McDavid trade up top. McDavid puts it into an area. It's loose. And it's banked home for the equalizer. The teams trade power play goals. And for Connor McDavid, that's the 100th of his career and his 45th of the season.
For here, he gets this puck, and it's a little bit of a hop as Nedeljkovic is moving from right to left. When he walks this puck down, he looks to throw it through, and you can see it kind of just stops on a dime.
Chris, housekeeping, I guess. Starting goalie today?
Ingram.
And do you have any changes to the lineup?
Szymanski's coming in, Lazar's coming out.
Okay. When it comes to Josh Szymanski, what's the approach in terms of deploying him, making sure that he still gets his reps, still gets that experience, yet you guys are still going for a big 2 points?
Right now, it's not about experience. It's about
after dark, yeah, we're lighting up the night. Another victory, feeling the fire so bright. The city's going crazy, feel the energy ignite. Oilers win, oh yeah, the boys are back tonight. Oilers win, oh yeah, we did it, hold on tight. Oilers win, celebrate till morning light. Oilers win, Oilers win. Oilers after dark, yeah, we're lighting up the night. Another victory, feeling the fire so bright. The city's going crazy, feel the energy ignite. Oilers win, oh yeah, the boys are back tonight. Oilers win, oh yeah, we did it, hold on tight. Oilers win, celebrate till morning light. Oilers win, Oilers win. Oilers after dark, yeah, we're lighting up the night. Another victory, feeling the fire so bright. The city's going crazy, feel the energy ignite.